Mike's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
Almost the same as your weight.
That was good.
I'm glad he made the old fucking black guy laugh. Can you laugh like a young person at least?
What? I am young.
Leave Slappy alone.
What?
Wow.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that was kind of.
Kind of. What the fuck you mean?
You call
kind
him
of?
fat? You call me too black?
I didn't call you too black. I called you Slappy, not Blackie.
Slappy white, asshole.
Oh, whatever.
Slappy white.
Just
That's
an
what he
old
meant,
comic.
Slappy white.
Thank you. At least you get comedy.
Yeah. Red button.
This is gonna be a fucking terrible. This is just a dumb idea. Why would I have? Why would I have?
When you were fucking Mom's Mabley, right? You fucking.
Wow.
I liked it.
Wow.
I liked it. So, anyways, let's just get through the guests. Mike, who do we got?
We got Rich Voss from the VOS Roast, VOSroast.com.
VOSroast.com.
it's
Or
not
My
from-
Wife Hates Me
Voss
podcast.
roast. From the Voss, from his own roast. We got him from there. The same. Come on, get some better fucking
Yes.
credit.
Well, give him a better credit.
Give him better
Right, Give him a
credit.
better credit.
My Wife Hates Me.
Just
Don't
shot
let
it
it
down.
carry
Not
on.
a podcast.
Yeah,
Give
come
him
on.
give him a
some-
credit.
Our
From the
special.
Opie and
Shot
Anthony.
an hour
No, give him
special.
a credit. That's still around.
Well, someone else needs to give him a credit.
Okay, two-time Oscar writer.
That's true.
Oscar writer.
Twice. That's not a good credit?
No, it's not.
Are you
Nobody
fucking
gives
crazy?
a shit that you're a two-time Oscar.
Yeah, no,
You're
you're
walking down the street,
Let me
and
listen.
nobody's going to stop you. Hey, that's that two-time Oscar.
Hey,
right?
wait a minute. Did you get a gift bag?
Yes, I did.
I know you did. We
First
heard
year.
about it for
About
10
100.
years.
The first white guy on Def Jam.
No, let's get some new stuff.
Like
Yeah,
what?
that's what we're saying.
Yeah, we're going from your we're going from your roast to that. That's the.
First of all, the roast is amazing.
It is amazing.
It's
VOSroast.com.
amazing,
It
we
is.
know, but
Okay.
still.
It's
How
good
about-
because you didn't have one. You actually eliminated one person, which made it even better too.
Who?
Oh, you think it's set up? No, we're not finished with Voss yet.
Yeah,
don't,
you're right,
don't
you're right.
move on to me. We're not finished with it.
Your last credit was in
It's shitty.
black and white. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God!
Oh,
you're
God.
He's got. Can we stop? Let's just stop now. Go to Keith's credits.
I got a lot of shit, man.
I know you're
Watch
big.
this.
The Back of the Bus special, Keith Robinson.
Back at the bus, hour special. Voss, where's your hour special?
It's being edited right now.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
sent
being
to-
edited. It's being edited on an iPad. That's the stand.
Really? You're gonna attack me?
Yes, I am. That's what we do. That's what I'm doing.
Yes.
Yes.
You think I
Really?
came in here to get attacked?
Yes.
What are you so sensitive for?
I'm not
Now,
sensitive.
wait a minute. It's being edited right now.
You're right. Well, I just gave him the last edit.
Shut
The
up. Wait a
last
minute.
cut.
Just gave you gave
Hang on.
Bonnie it.
Bonnie's not
Bonnie's
editing
editing
it.
you.
No, she directed it, you fucking idiot.
All right, listen. So
Voss credit stinks.
you have a new animation series that you're part of with Kevin Hart.
No, Kevin
Yeah.
has a new animation
But
series.
I'm in it.
He's actually one of the characters.
I'm in it.
Yeah, you're in it.
I'm on 3 episodes of Crashing.
Yep.
HBO's Crashing.
Oh, I did Crashing too.
Yeah, you did.
I turned it down.
Oh, shut up, boss. We're
I
not
turned it
finished
down.
with you.
I won't do it.
Stop trying to 3-mile us. We know you ain't shit, but we want
I
to put it out
turned it
there.
down.
Oh, this is good.
I'll be
you
on
have
Jim and
another-
Sam tomorrow.
That's a good credit.
Jim
I
and
call
Sam.
into the Golf
Jim and
Channel.
Sam stinks.
They have a new name. They're called Sidekick Radio.
Jim and Sam. Sam is black.
Sam is not black. Oh, he is a little
Yeah,
black.
he looks like
No,
the,
he's
the
not
last.
far black.
No, he's got some black in him.
Yeah, he's
No,
got
he
some black
doesn't.
on.
I
Yes,
met
he
his
does.
parents.
Oh yeah, he's adopted.
Sam is adopted.
You didn't know he was adopted?
No, he's not. That's
He's a-
DeRosa.
no, he was
No,
adopted
Sam
too.
is
Sam was adopted.
Actually, absolutely. No,
That's
sir,
right.
that's
His
serious.
mother was a redhead, and his father was a black Vietnam vet.
Yes.
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out.
his
Yeah,
father
I mean-
died, mother committed suicide, and then they adopted a little baby, a little Sam baby. You didn't know that?
No, but you're a good actor.
I'm
That's
a
such
great
lie.
actor. Fucking Brando.
It's so believable the way you said it. I gave you a call back. You're
was-
not making the
it
cut.
was good.
It was good.
How are you trying to switch it up? No,
no,
whatever.
no. We're
You
not
got a-
finished
Do you have
with you
another
yet.
movie you're in?
Yeah, man. I've been doing a lot of stuff, man.
You're in a movie coming out. You're starting a movie in September, right?
Yeah, going to do this movie in September.
What's the name of the movie?
What?
Hey,
What's the name of it?
Boss is not in it.
Hey, I would like. I know you graded all these other things. Can you talk into the mic though, dum, so we get this on, so we record it? Stop side talking.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. We're not on the bus, stupid. We're on the front of the bus.
This is not the extensive podcast that I'm used to. Like 3 Girls and 1 Keith is really
No,
the
it's
podcast.
called 3 Girls and
that
1
I'm used to.
Sellout.
Why?
It's called 3 Girls and Tom.
I gave him an opening.
You get back here. You know, he always comes back.
Sellout. Oh.
He was looking for the opening. That's funny as hell.
It literally looks like an awkward fucking like a police lineup where the 3 girls picked the guy that did it.
Oh.
Too wordy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Too wordy.
Wow.
I knew it was
Thanks,
too wordy.
Bob.
Yeah, you're right. That's what you're gonna do.
Shit,
Can you
that's
introduce
dumb.
me so I can help make fun of people? Fucking hey, I'm just sitting here
His
waiting.
album, Footprints on the Moon, multiple appearances on Conan. Chad Daniels is with
Okay, that's it. Now I can get in.
He has a lot of credits.
Tagged in.
He has a lot of credits.
What's the credit?
A credit is something recently that you've done on television or film.
Film.
Film, yes, film.
I've
You know
done
what
a lot
film
of
is?
stuff.
What you've done on film?
I mean, I'm all film. Well, my movie career is extensive
you know, it's not. You can't even say the word.
because that's because of the stroke.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to attack a cripple?
Cripple, you asshole. Voss talks like a cripple.
Yeah, Voss talks like he had a stroke.
I actually saw Keith downstairs, and I go, I think that's him, but it can't be because this is on the 3rd floor, so he's not going to be able to get up here.
No. We're not going to let that go.
Some Midwest attacking.
I liked it.
That's why it's a little slower. But still, he got you.
It was almost polite.
I'm very passive aggressive.
Yeah, it was very it had a little cunt to it. I liked it. All right, so we're back.
Who else do we have here? Who else?
Well, that's it. That's it.
That's it. How about Gabby?
Well, Gabby is part of the crew. Everybody knows that she had Mike's here, Becky's here, helping out. Thank
Who's
God.
Becky? Introduce Becky.
Rob's here. Well, who are you? That's not the way it works,
I
stupid.
need to meet the people.
No, you
who
want to
I'm in
meet
room
the
with.
fucking young girls. That's what you're doing. You don't give a fuck. Mushy Mike, you haven't even fucking said hi
Mushy
to.
Mike. Fuck off, Mushy Mike. I gave him $50. He ran with it at Skankfest.
He hasn't run anywhere.
All right. No, I'm getting the Mushy Mike and all that.
What did you give him $50 for?
What did I give you $50 for?
Because you thought you were too good to take it. That's why.
I thought I was too good. You
Oh, the
motherfucker.
extra 50.
No. They gave you that extra 50, and you're like, I don't even need this, and you
That's
gave it to
right.
me because you were a baller.
There,
And
there
it
you
still
go. That's
hurts.
better.
I hope
You have 100 on you, I'll take it.
I got nothing on me right now. Now, the last one. I want everybody. I want everybody's name. That's how you do a podcast. You introduce everybody.
Okay,
in the
Mike,
room.
introduce everybody, Michael.
We got Rob from Jim and Sam filling in for Zach today.
All right.
Yeah. All right, go.
Oh, is that little Rob? Let me see your face. I like this kid.
He's a good guy.
Let you see his face.
I want to fuck his face.
What? I don't understand.
What the fuck?
That's a hashtag me too. I mean, you can't say that.
Wait a minute.
What I wanted to.
He does
Thanks,
look like
Rich.
Bonnie.
He does look like a little
Except
flat.
he has bigger tits.
Ah, shit. He beat me to it. I was gonna say he has bigger boobs than Bonnie. Bonnie has nice boobs.
You don't know my wife's boobs.
Yeah, she's showing him on tough ground.
That was when they were nice. She's had a kid since then.
Yeah.
Got a little
Did
older.
she show boobs on Tough Ground?
Yes.
When?
Oh, shit, that's
Oh,
right. You were barely
episode-
on there.
You know, I really realized that. I started watching him again. Sue Costello was on more than me. But- where you going?
Oh, shit.
Can't do it.
All right. Now we can start.
Voss, can you stop mean mugging everybody?
I was
No, you still.
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't
looking
mean
around.
mug.
You're mean mugging
You like
now.
your profile, but you're not a good one. I was looking at you going amazed.
He just profiled me in not a good way, and he called me not a
Right, that
profile,
is-
but
I know what he
good
did.
way.
We know what Voss
What he
does.
accused me of, he actually did.
Yeah.
Because he's.
a dick.
All right, I'll go dick. I was going to go dumb, but I knew it would hurt your feelings, and you get mean mugging.
So we worked at Bananas with that fucking idiot Mike. Mike was the sound man.
Then?
then, and he. But
Can you
what's his
please?
name?
Can you backstory a little bit? Let people. You can't just go randomly to
So
a thought.
yeah.
There's
So
people
it
actually
worked at
listening,
Bananas.
and who you talking to?
I'm talking
Sir,
to
so
Chad.
Chad.
Okay,
Yeah.
so say
But-
Chad. We worked. You and Chad worked at Go Bananas a long
That's
time.
when what's his name booked it.
Johnny C.
He was such a cool dude, man. We used to go to the casino together at the boat and stuff.
You taught me how to play craps.
I did. Did you go
did.
with us to the casino?
Yeah, I
Oh,
drove
that
you.
fucking table was so hot one night. There was
This
a crack-
story is making me sick.
Stinks.
Right?
I
is
literally
the
wanna quit
worst
my
story.
I
podcast.
haven't seen him in
I
years.
might stop doing
Hold
this.
on. So he showed. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Make the story.
Yeah,
longer.
stop
We're-
small talking
we
on an
worked-
elevator. I told you to get food, fuckface.
What's
We
that? I
worked
did
at
have some
McDonald's. What the fuck?
Hey, Keith.
Yes.
Keith, remember that time we took a bus?
Yeah.
And then we were on the bus and we were talking. It was pretty interesting.
Was that called
great.
Torgasm?
Voss is bombing.
Where's the bomb
I didn't
bandana?
bomb. Huh?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
bombing.
okay. Look at this. Look at it. Go get it for him. Look at.
Well, that's his job,
You
stupid.
get paid?
Yes.
Oh, good.
But you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Shut up. All right, so listen, we got a couple stories we want to talk about.
Oh, definitely that
What?
one story I told you about. It's,
Well,
you have
no,
to
that's-
read the story.
You got to start.
You're
Which
gonna
one?
lose it.
What are y'all starting with?
Well, first I want to start with the story that happened last week. I believe it was on Tuesday night. I did creeps with kids, and it was I went and got cigars, and came back around 1:00 in the morning, and I ran into Rich Voss at the garage,
Oh, that's a good story.
and he
No,
was.
you
We,
mean-
we were talking for a while,
Outside the cellar.
and then he goes like this. He goes, "Yo, where you going?" I go, "I gotta get my car to the garage." He goes, "Cool, give me a ride. I'll come with you. Give me a ride up the street." And he goes, "All right." So we go into the car. We go to the garage over here, right by the cellar, and they pull up a brand new Range Rover. I mean, it's cool. It's fucking. And I go, "You like my new car?" He's like, "Yeah, it's nice." And he gets in. I go, "I'm just gonna go to the back."
He opens
And-
his door,
and
though.
I go, "Yeah." I go, "I'm just gonna get in the back and put my stuff in." So I go around the back. As I'm going around the back, he's in the car, adjusting the seat, and my Ford Edge pulls up, and I just get in and leave. But it's 1:30 in the morning. They're closed. This fucking dude. So it's just him. It's him and a Mexican dude. And the dude walks up. So for like 4 minutes, Voss is in this car. Somebody's car. I don't even know what it is.
The guy comes up to me and goes, "We're closing." I go, "That's good. I'm just waiting for the guy to drive. Should we get out?" And the first thing I thought of when I got in there, I go, "This motherfucker, I better get a new car.
Like,
If he's got a new car, I got to get a new car."
Of course, he makes it about him. As soon as he
Yes.
gets it, he's literally resenting me for that I have enough money to get this fucking insane
Yes.
Range Rover. He starts tumbling out of control. Why the fuck does he have it? Not happy for me at all. Not even going. This is
No, I
nice.
did say it was a nice car.
Yeah, but in your head, in the world that you really live in,
Yeah.
you were fucking. Why does he get
No,
this?
no. I'm saying nice car. If he deserves one, which he does,
If he
'cause he's working
deserves
on-
one.
What?
Yes, he deserves one because he's doing the right things in life.
Keith, I'm driving. I'm literally on 25th Street. I get a phone call from this dum-dum. What the? He was mad too. What the fuck's wrong
No,
with
I
you?
wasn't mad. I was
You were
funny.
mad a little bit.
And then I was walking back to my car, and a rat ran right across my feet. Right across my feet.
Good. That's a sign.
Symbolism.
It's a sign.
Yeah. Fucking asshole.
It
Keith,
was so
nothing
funny.
made me laugh. I was in the car. I almost had to pull over. I was laughing so hard. He was sitting there for 4 minutes in some dude's fucking Range
What if
Rover.
the owner came and shot me? What are you doing?
Oh, that would have been even funnier.
Oh my God, that would have been the best story ever.
Right at your funeral, we all tell stories.
Yeah, no, I don't want him dead. I just
No. I want him gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a better story. All right. So, anyways, pull up this story. We have this guy. What's his name?
Andy Gross.
Andy Gross
Oh, you
did a
gotta-
comedy at a college. Now, just to back up a little bit, we used to do colleges all the time.
Not all the time, but enough.
I did.
Dude,
I
me and Keith
college.
did.
You did
Me
a
and
lot?
Keith
Yeah.
were knacker.
You know who was the best? Marty up at Del High. Remember
Yeah,
Marty?
Marty, that was a college you could do.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I couldn't do it because when I got there the first time, he said, the school president, the lady, do not say anything to her. And, of course, I had to call her a dyke and a lesbian, whatever. So they weren't allowed to
What?
bring me back.
I'm stop. What did you say?
I
On
called her a
stage?
lesbian, whatever.
They said, don't
But
say
I-
anything to this
Don't
woman.
say
I couldn't
anything
help
to
it. The
the
kids
woman.
were going with it.
Yeah, but you said
The kids were laughing.
so.
When
You
I
were
was
like, I have
So
to
you
call her a
had to
dyke and a
call her
Well,
a
lesbian.
whatever.
dyke?
I called. Well, whatever. I didn't say dyke. Whatever.
You said you just said you
I
called
don't
her a dyke.
remember. It was, but all of a sudden they said he can never work this school again. But Marty was so cool, he brought me back as Ricky V.
Richie V with the same act.
That's so funny. I was actually on the cover of NACA magazine. That's how many colleges. Me and Keith used to do a lot of college. You ever do colleges?
Yeah.
But back in the day, I mean, Nick DiPaolo Nick played on his show this week. Him at a college.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody. We all did colleges back in the day. You could say whatever the fuck you want.
We did a lot of
Well,
college.
to some extent.
I think you could.
I have a
No,
a
you
recording from back in the day, and right before, because this is way. I said to the girl, I record. I go,
Well,
can I
Voss
say?
started colleges in the 70s.
Yes,
be
I
fair.
started college. I did Kent State, so I had to record. I said to her, "Can I say whatever I want?" She said, "There's no restrictions. It's and I had it on tape. Then I did my show, and they sent a complaint to the agent. He was a little rough, and I have her on tape saying,
No
you know,
restrictions, right?
and I worked at college once where they got mad because I just did a dumb. A professor was walking through, didn't even see the show, just heard me say one or two words and complained. And that same college, 2 weeks later, was having Khalid Abdul Muhammad speaking there. Who
right.
was? You know who he
That's
was?
right, I know who he was.
Khalid Abdul Muhammad was Farrakhan's right hand man, who got fired from the Nation of Islam for being too fucking, too
Aggressive.
outspoken and aggressive. So colleges, even back then, but not like now, they were a little politically correct.
Now, the college has always been politically correct.
But look at if you go back though. I mean, look at Animal House. Look at School Days. Right? These are all
That's 80s.
Yeah, but I'm saying colleges haven't always been politically correct.
No, I started performing in colleges a lot in '91.
You did colleges in
91.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
I started doing college. They got me one time for using the name of the Lord in vain.
Well, you probably had a Catholic college.
Well, yeah, they cut off my mic at St. John's.
Yeah, because I said Jesus. I said, "Oh, Jesus." He used the name of the Lord in vain. We can't have him coming back.
I did a Catholic college once. They said, "Listen, you can't. Please don't use the F-bomb. Don't use the Lord's name in vain."
Or we'll fuck you.
I said,
Yeah.
I said,
Well, it's just such a backwards thing. Don't say Jesus, or we will butt fuck the shit out of you.
Father Murphy's getting his dick sucked right now during the show.
Yeah.
You guys enjoy cookies in this fat comic. I'm gonna get Joey to suck my cock in the back. No, they said don't say fuck, don't say the Lord's name in vain, but you can swear a little bit. So I remember I went fuck. And I did something. Jesus Christ! And I went, "Fuck me!" There was a nun in the back. I just saw her fucking whatever the fucking thing, just turned like it just started quivering, like her brain was gonna shut off. I got in trouble. But I had in my contract, every contract I had Frosty put in, I can say whatever I want. And they have to sign these things before you go.
Yeah.
And they would sign them and try to get you to cater to what they needed, but they can't keep your check, and they can't really tell you. I would oblige these people if they asked me. Dude, I did a show in front of 4 nuns once, and they were cool. Like, they let me say some stuff, and they just ignored it.
Well, these NACA sets, when you go there, all the kids that book the colleges, that represent the colleges are there, and you're not supposed to swear. That's how you get the gigs. But at the end of all my auditions, I would say fuck. I would just use the word, not even in a joke. I'd just go fuck. Yeah. Now you guys know I say that, and that's it.
Well, my NACA, the last NACA I did the East Coast region. There was 50 colleges there, and I told everybody was fucking bombing. Going up, being clean, and I told Brian Billig, remember Brian?
Yeah.
I said, I'm doing my act. I'm doing 15 minutes of her, just the worst stuff I got. I go, if I get one college, that's the college that wants me. Yep. And I went up, I murdered, I did dirty, I was swearing, I just did my shit. I got 49 colleges out of the 50.
That's unbelievable.
It was like one of the craziest things ever. Like, people in the room were like, who wants Robert Kelly? All of them raised their hand. Because I did my shit. Now, when I went to some of the schools, they tried to fuck me and get me to cater to what they wanted. And I bombed at a couple of them because they didn't want to hear my horse shit.
Well, I'll be tough with a lot of the kids in school. I'm like, I'm saying what I want to say. Fuck out of here. So I was being smacking the schools around a little bit. It was good. Then I went to Camp Lejeune, a Marine situation.
Yeah.
So I'm on stage and I'm going at it, and the guy, the general, whatever, the sergeant came up. That's enough, young fella. That's enough. Took the mic right out of my hand. I had nothing to say. Like, yes, sir.
When a man calls a 45-year-old man a young fella,
I was doing a Queen St. John's. Now it was outside.
Yeah.
So it was like doing comedy in a prison yard. Like part of them are doing some.
Have you ever
sorority.
been in a prison yard?
Yes. They're doing library
you?
books. No.
What?
have you?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
you-
I went to county, baby.
No, you
That's not
didn't.
a prison
I was
yard.
in county.
Yeah, the rest of that is jail. You know that, right? County jail.
Yeah.
That's not prison.
Hey,
fucking
Whoa.
I'm on your side.
He's kind of aggressive.
So I'm doing.
I fucking visited Alcatraz last week. I know what it's like.
I went there on my honeymoon. So
I stole a piece of the rock in the yard.
So I'm fucking.
I did. I have it in a box.
Shut up.
All
Let's
right,
hear Boss
I've always
pour
wanted
that
to say
story.
something. I never thought I'd be able to tell somebody that, and I finally let it out. Now my conscience is clear. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
So I'm
boss.
doing
This
St.
story
John's.
better be good.
Yeah, come on.
It's-
Start
they're
small
all-
talking again.
They're all yelling. It's like a nightmare.
Who's
So-
yelling? Oh, the students.
So it's not. They're not looking at us. They're fucking doing whatever black girls do with jump ropes and whatever. You know,
Now, to make this story more interesting, he had to put black girls in
yes,
jump
they're
rope.
for sorority.
Hey, let me tell you something. Adding double dutch to anything enhances. I'm with Voss. They're double dutching. Go ahead.
So I'm up there tonight, and some nuns.
Was there a bunch of black people stomping too?
there was
I'm not going to sit here and let this happen.
there was auditions. There was stomp auditions. It started raining. So
I actually had that in one of my. I did a
Let
college.
Boss finish his
you really-
story.
do
for
you
the
really
love of
want
God.
this?
Yes, because I
Dumb
wanted
story.
to bomb real
I'm
bad.
not gonna bomb. I'm just telling you what happened.
All right, give me
I'm
that.
trying to get serious now. There's something serious in my life. Fuck you.
And then I said to the nun, "Who is this? Are you banging St. John?"
Oh my God!
The mic
What's
cut
wrong
off
with you?
immediately.
Yeah, that was God.
Are you buying St. John? You didn't expect that mic to go out?
No,
What did you
I was
expect?
listening anyhow.
Would you expect her to fucking loosen up her collar? You know what? That was a good one. I am fucking them. What's wrong with you?
They weren't listening. It was a horrible thing. We never got paid either.
He had a double dutch. Fucking
I told you he had a double jump
He did.
just for the effect.
I did it.
It did
Keep
well.
the story going.
was that?
Most of the colleges I do, the black students will sit in back just so they can leave.
Yeah.
If
Yes.
they hate it halfway through.
Yeah, that's good.
And there was a time it was a freezing gymnasium or whatever, and all the white girls were shivering and had their coats on. And I said, "Oh, look at the white girls." They're like, "I'm gonna call my dad and have him complain at the front office." Then I said, "Hey, look at all the black girls. I wish I had a dad." And the place went fucking bananas, and
Yeah.
all the black students moved up to the front
Yeah.
to listen for the whole rest of the time.
Yeah.
So it's PC, but if you get just one good right joke in there,
Well,
they'll-
up there
Well,
at,
if you
at
get-
SUNY Delhi was mainly black. It was like there was some white kids, but I remember one time Pete Corelli was up there in the gymnasium, and
he's taking one.
every black kid in the room came out. I was out in the hallway trying to get notes because I always panicked in that. You always panic and you're gonna bomb there. They all come out, and I'm like, what's happening? What's going? I thought something happened. Like it was like a mass exodus. It was just, I was like, oh, this motherfucker corny shit. And I started talking to everybody. I started killing with them, and they were like, we're gonna stay see you. I'm like, no.
You're good. You're good.
Go. I want the fat local kids from Delhi just sitting up front enjoying anything, and they all came back in. I usually killed up there, but one time I took a Norton of all fucking people. I was murdering up at SUNY Delhi. I mean, just killing. I went up there so cocky once. And Norton was headlining. I was going up first, and I said one wrong thing to this black girl in the front row. Like I forget what it was. I said something about her afro, and I was trying to be cute, but it came across as like, "What, motherfucker?" And it was fucking bombing.
Well,
the rest.
good. You know, your big mistake is right now you're telling people I said something about an afro.
Yeah.
How about a hairdo?
Well, it's an afro.
Yeah, because that's a white guy
She
pointing
had,
out
no.
shit.
There's a difference
She didn't
between
have
she
an
didn't have a wig.
afro.
She didn't have a wig. She
It was
never
Angela
hairdo.
Davis.
Hey, fuckface. It was an afro. That's why I mentioned it wasn't a wig. It wasn't a hairdo. It was a.
It's
she
a
just
hairdo.
She had
It's the hair that I said something about a hair, and you said an afro.
I said. I said
It was a hairdo with a pick in the back.
It was Questlove. No, shut up. Stop trying. You're such a douchebag. It's an afro. Stop trying to make.
Yeah.
But
he doesn't give a shit about the afro thing.
No,
he just loves certain shit.
He does. So the dude had a process.
I meant this
There
one.
was a little back pedal, and then he went, "Oh fuck you," and he put attack again.
There was a girl comic. I
I'm
don't
starting to get nervous. Like, is it afro? Because I don't know what race this is. Did I tell you my first black girl I ever dated? I called her. I said I never dated a colored girl before.
Whoa!
Yeah, that'll do it.
I didn't know. We went from black
What do you mean,
to
we?
African American white people. Us, everybody else.
Is this when they changed the drinking age? Same time?
I was around there.
We're going from 18 to 21 and colored to black.
No, it was colored. It was black to African American.
Okay.
So
it was
when you
colored
started dating
black.
this colored girl, did she bring you iced tea from the? Go ahead.
No, she brought me.
fuck.
She did. She brought me a bowl of peaches.
No, let
That
Boss
freaked
settle
me the
that
fuck
one.
up.
Please let
No,
Boss
you know,
just settle
yeah.
that one. Let him settle that for a while.
I don't want to say this girl's name. She was doing either Delhi or Farmingdale, which was just as bad.
Yeah.
And she was on and bombing.
Yeah.
And then some dude's in the audience, and she goes, "If you could do better, come up." So some dude goes on stage, and she had like yellow teeth.
Never do that.
And she had yellow teeth, and he goes, "Yo, look at this bitch's teeth. They look like butter." And he started killing. He was killing
Wait a minute. Who was it?
this girl comic.
What was her name?
What's her
don't
name?
remember.
Come on.
Come on, you remember.
No, I don't.
Be a
You
man.
started by saying,
Hey,
"I'm not going to
I'm
tell
not
you."
gonna
You
say
know.
it. Be a
Because I don't
man.
remember. That's why.
Yeah, be a man for
Let me
once in
read
your
back the
life.
minutes.
You got it. He's got it. He's got it. You're right. You
He's
started.
like a profiler. He fucking picked up on it.
Nah, he's better.
We all picked up on it.
We all
Now,
picked
be a
up on it,
man.
dum dum.
Be a man
Who
and
is
say
it?
the name.
Yeah, be a
Bonnie.
man.
It
No,
wasn't Bonnie.
No, 'cause
Give
that's
us
fine.
initials.
Oh, you'll never. HK.
Google it right
shit.
now. Comic girl HK.
I'm not going to.
I hope her headshot has yellow
Helen
teeth.
Keller.
I do. I hope her teeth look like corn on the cob. Pull it up. Oh my god!
HK.
Look at those little fat fingers work so slow. My god!
HK. Black
HK.
comic.
No, she was white.
Not comic, comedian. Put comedian.
No, you said black comic.
No,
You
she was a
said it.
white comic, and the audience, a black dude, came up and said, "This bitch's teeth look like butter."
What's
There
the
she
name?
is.
Who?
Oh, is it that one?
No.
Asian comic?
Go to images.
HK Margaret Cho. Who the fuck
Is
is
it Margaret Cho?
looking at Google?
Yeah.
You remember her?
Oh yeah. No.
I don't want to. You don't want to throw under the bus.
You just did.
No,
You
I
just
didn't.
did.
I didn't say her name.
Yes, you did. Keeney.
You did. What a
Oh my
snitch.
god! What's wrong with you? We're joking. We don't want to really find her. What the fuck is- you have a problem with this? That you outed 3 people on a podcast once. They had to go back and bleep it out, and they told you after the first one, "Dude, stop! You're out. They're not out." And you did
I
2
was
more
there.
names.
What podcast was that?
The fucking Comedy Cellar. You were
the-
there.
The gays.
Dude, stop! Don't do
We're
it.
going to talk about the gays.
Stop saying the gays. How does Amy even do a show with you? I don't even understand it. Does she want to torpedo her career? Is she done doing fucking? Is she
What are
done?
you talking about?
You're fucking stop saying the gays.
Well, I'm friendly with the gays.
Did the gays have afros? Do we know that?
Gays have a lot of
A lot of
afros.
afros. Okay.
Oh my god, you stink. You just don't care.
Did
do
you like the gays ever since they were brought over here?
The gays.
Where were they brought over from? Canada? What- France?
Put a boat ride from San Francisco.
Were they around the Horn?
The gays were brought here. I guess they were on a boat.
I'm not going. Oh, yes, you are. Shit. So this guy, this fucking lunatic.
Oh, this fucking story.
No, what did he? Now, what? All right, let's listen to this guy. Here we go. This guy, he seems like he can take a joke.
Yeah, because Andy Gross is a comedian magician also.
Oh, that's fine.
He's got. He's got to be kind of a.
Maybe they should have magically fixed this guy's
at any
teeth.
point, anywhere. If you're a performer, like you have control over a crowd to an extent. And there's a certain line in comedy where it's funny, but you cross a line at some point.
He doesn't look
Al
funny.
at
He's got a fucking
6,
herpes on his lip.
backlash building after a comedy show during freshman orientation at
Holy
Purdue
shit.
University.
Oh, freshman?
Hundreds of students
That's a
walking out.
comedy show.
Yeah, it was a freshman
Backlash.
orientation.
You just moved out of your parents' house and you expect to take a fucking joke? Nope.
Well, I mean, I've done a lot of those. I've done a lot. They do these things.
Where the parents are there too sometimes.
It wasn't what he said.
Orientation.
Thank you. It's orientation.
Freshman orientation.
They have freshman orientation shows.
Yeah.
They usually vet a lot. Like they usually have. I did them. I did one college one year and I lucked out and killed. I just did some silly stuff and killed, and they had me back the next year, and I slowly just deteriorated. Like the third day, we're like, yeah,
you
we're
do
not
that
going to
now.
have you anymore.
But
I am. Trust me.
but sometimes the parents are there on those freshmen.
Sometimes they have parents
Yeah.
there. Yeah, you got to be.
Let me hear this guy. I like his
gotta be
voice.
Yeah, because it wasn't what Andy said; is what he had them do to him on stage.
Yeah,
What
and
did they
also-
have to do?
Get to the
Out of
end.
the performance, they say comedian Andy Gross crossed the line, making them feel violated and uncomfortable. Our Aaron Lish is finding out exactly what happened,
What happened?
and how the university is responding.
Stop. I hate this. This
His
concept.
voice.
It's
They're going
How
to look
can
at
you-
him and
How
see
can,
what's
he looks
going
like
on.
every new act working the cellar.
Oh, Esty will not like that.
Well, he's a
Esty does not
good-looking
like
young
that.
guy.
Yeah.
What the fuck does it matter? Could you imagine having to fucking talk to him at dinner?
I fucking bug.
So, Robin, where are you from? Ugh.
He's got the 19,
That's got to be a fake thing.
that DJ voice. That's a 1970s
It's
DJ voice.
Not what you ordered, it's how you're chewing it.
Yeah.
Fucking stinks. I've seen your comedy. Went live. You're amazing. What do you have to say? God, do I hate this guy. It's like we have to do, when we go to Vegas, let me plug that real quick.
Vegas.
Comedy Cellar Vegas, us three and Paul Verzi with Mark Cohen.
Is Voss emceeing?
No, Mark Cohen's
not?
emceeing.
It's
I want
Mark.
Voss MC.
You're
What
going
up,
on
Pete?
before me, stupid.
I better not be going
it's
on before
Paul,
you.
me, Bobby.
You lost your fucking
Now,
mind.
me tell you something.
Keith is headlining.
Keith can't listen.
Are you
Keith
out of-
can't
Keith
headline his
kills.
house. He's not
What?
headlining.
You, Voss.
What?
You're the low man on the totem pole.
No.
You don't have no credits.
I
You're
have
going to
more
open
credits.
a fucking show
First of
like
all,
you're
I've been
supposed
working in
to.
Vegas for 30 years.
Yeah, that's.
They call me.
That's not good.
They call me
Voss.
Victor
Hey,
Vegas.
Voss, that's not good. That's not a good. That's not a good thing. That's like saying I've been doing cruise ships for 40 years. That's not a good.
Yeah.
You don't have to raise your hand. We know you're here.
I know, but I act. I like to act. I like. I like business.
Act funny and let's keep moving with the story.
All right, go ahead.
We're seeing outrage on social
Stop.
media as well.
Her fake eyelashes. I'm gonna pluck them off.
You know what? I'm
What the
sorry. I'm going to say that white bitch annoys me. I need to say it. I'm
Not
sorry,
only that,
but
she's got a pig face and fucking rabbit teeth.
But look at her hairdo. Was that right? Hairdo, right?
I think she's cute.
No.
All right.
No.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
fucking
The camera
annoying.
fucks you up sometimes.
Hearing it here on campus after that performance by Andy Gross. Many freshman
Stop.
students
I can't take her mini. She has to force her mouth open.
Yeah.
She bugs me.
telling me they were disgusted by his performance.
I was kind of frozen in my seat, honestly.
Oh,
At
stop.
a-
Stop. We need to find this kid, and we need to get his dick sucked. We need to put a fucking hooker's ass right in his face.
Or go stomp his
No,
dad.
no, yeah.
What dad?
Yeah, no shit.
What
Woof.
the
Listen to that
fuck?
voice.
One of his two moms.
All right, wait a minute. Let's guess.
Listen
I'm
to that
guessing
voice,
red
I'll
hair.
tell you.
I'm guessing red hair.
I'm guessing
No.
going to hell.
Okay.
I'm guessing
What?
white guy glasses on.
What color hair? Curly or straight?
Not straight.
Straight.
I'm going
But he's
freshman
not
in college
straight,
with
no.
braces still.
I'm gonna go parted to the side, hair short. I'll go braces, but I'm gonna go red hair.
Polo shirt.
I'm gonna go.
Boiler Gold Rush
blonde
event,
hair.
student leaders were left in shock after a night of empowering freshman
It's just a
students
voiceover?
took a turn for the worse as Andy Gross asked a Purdue student
That's him.
He has magic hair.
I already want to see his act.
You know what? I want to see his eyebrows. Was it a trick gone bad?
Hey guys, that's not funny. I don't have any eyebrows either.
Wow, you could if you
Andy
highlighted them.
Gross.
If you highlighted them?
What the fuck? All right, gross.
on stage.
He went through some magic tricks, card tricks, made her step closer and closer and closer.
Was it him?
And
him the whole
acted
time?
like his genitalia were talking to
got
her,
herpes.
saying things that were.
In my opinion.
That's not him. That's not him.
First of all, doing
My
a
opinion.
fucking
No, he allegedly has herpes.
I said, in my opinion. I know something's on his fucking.
Oh, his lip.
What are you doing?
I'm turning off my phone.
You should have done that at the beginning of the show,
Already?
you old man.
Old man, look at my life.
Let me put my
I'm
readers
a lot
on to turn my
like you.
phone off.
I'm reading the text.
Oh man. Get off the phone,
Keep
Voss.
singing. Keep singing.
Get off the fucking phone.
Man, look
Can
at
you
my
take his phone,
life.
please?
I'm a lot like you.
Nobody's like you.
Thank
Asshole.
you. Very original.
Downright nasty.
There were over 7,000 students in the audience as some say Gross
Stop.
made
Seventh. What the fuck is it? A Dane Cook show? That's a lot of fucking kids.
I'm jealous. Now.
I've never done a 7,000 college. Look at those sneakers. I want to find those ankles and shave that fucking. I bet you, is that a girl?
There's a lot of things you want to do.
I want to do a lot of stuff today. Fucking bingo.
No.
No, that's my
No
new
more
sh-
bingo.
Trying to get that saying over.
It doesn't work.
All right, whatever. It's gonna
sexually
work.
harassing comments.
Essentially,
As soon as you could see on her face that she was
Stop
uncomfortable.
1 second. Stop repeating.
But here's the other thing.
Stop
what
it.
I
I will. If you stop repeating what they say on the TV.
Why did
We're not in your
she
fucking
didn't have
living
to go
room.
on stage.
Who?
She didn't have to go up there. The girl that said she was harassed.
But you get
went
caught
up-
up in it. You can't
No.
blame her.
No, I'm saying she had the
Oh,
choice.
really, Bob?
No, I'm not blaming her, but she had the
Oh.
choice.
Wait
All
a
right?
minute. Wait, let me deal with Bob for a second.
get him.
You can't blame her.
You can't?
You can't.
Let him. He had a
Okay.
stroke. Let him get away with
Yeah.
that word.
Can't. No,
See-
I can say can't. Oh, okay. It's okay. We can't. But I don't like Bob jumping in and saying she went on stage. The comedian, a magician, or whatever was playing for a little bit, and that's how it goes.
Right.
It's jokes.
Yeah, I think she wanted to go on stage because it was freshman orientation. She wanted to jump into popularity, and then she realized she was going to be the girl that some guy's dick was talking to for 4 years. And that's when she
Look,
panicked.
I did a show with Tracy Morgan, and he did the same exact fucking thing. Got booed, and that was it. That was it. And he didn't get paid. That was it. It was years ago. 10 years ago, whatever.
What?
Me, Jay
And,
Moore. I think it was
no,
at Purdue.
I was there. And
It-
that was in
you weren't there.
Baltimore.
You weren't there.
At
We
Purdue,
did a show
you
in
did Purdue.
Baltimore.
You weren't there.
I
It was
did a
me,
college
Jay,
with
and
Tracy.
Tracy Morgan.
That was
It was literally at this fucking school.
Oh, at the school.
And he came in. I remember
You sure it wasn't
he came in a
Purdue
limo.
Chicken Farms?
I mean, I've never had a joke hurt my throat because it sucks so bad. I literally felt it like somebody
You know what?
got
Voss
a
is
broomstick.
bombing.
A little.
Voss is
Listen, real quick, I gotta do an ad real quick.
Wait, finish your story.
It's a tease, man. We're gonna go back to it.
Oh, I like that.
Listen, Jesus
I
Christ.
like when you do a tease.
man.
Luis J. Gomez is fighting next week. He is Ellis Mania. He's fighting. Who is he fighting?
Ryan O'Neal.
Ryan O'Neal. I might put $5 bills down on Luis Gomez.
I'll put money down.
How much?
I'll put 200.
200. How much?
$5 on other guy.
Why do you have to fucking do that?
You're like my son. He fucking cheers for every team that's
His
playing
son's
my team.
5.
Good. He's going to be a fine man when he goes.
Contrarian. That's who he's gonna be. He's gonna have no friends, just like this guy. How old's your kid, really?
19.
Oh, okay. Does he really go the opposite way?
Every time I'm watching the Vikings, his new favorite team is whoever they're playing. Every single
I mean,
fucking time.
everybody feels that way about the fucking Vikings.
I like the Vikings when they were the purple people eaters. Remember them?
Do you just say
Yes.
anything that comes out? You don't even
Yes.
think of it? Okay. How do you? Are you gonna?
You know, if you blew bubbles with that gum, it'd stop you from saying some stuff.
I know.
Okay, just let
okay.
me know.
It's Nicorette gum.
Stop.
Leave him
Why?
alone.
Easy.
He's on
How come?
fire.
Wait a second. How come every time I say something, you guys go, oh?
Because we hate Voss
No,
and we want it to
like the fact that
we
Voss
love
is
it.
getting it. He
We
can't
like
say
that
no.
you're.
He deserves it.
We're on your side.
You do
We just
deserve
want to
it.
make what you're saying even more.
Okay.
It's like going bingo.
I'd like to also.
All right.
no.
You did nothing? All right. BetDSI is a proud sponsor of this podcast.
What about my bet? Who's taking my bet?
How would you like to double your money? Guaranteed.
Yes.
Well, our friends at BetDSI are making that possible this football season when you register with the promo code YKWD100. Let me explain how it goes. The NFL and the NCAA football season are right upon us. Just let me read it. Would you stop, Keith? You like football. We bet all the time. Upon us. And it's time to take that pigskin knowledge to the bank at BetDSI.com to help you get started with some extra bingo for your buck. No? Okay. BetDSI is offering a double your money on your first deposit. That's right. Deposit right now. Deposit to start winning and get up to $2,500 free. That's double your money right from the get-go when you use promo code YKWD100. They're doubling whatever you put up. That's incredible. When it comes to football, BetDSI has odds on everything you could ever want to or even imagine. Whether it's NFL, NCAA football, MLB, NBA, UFC, X Sports, all the stuff, Golden Globes,
golf.
They have golf, they have politics. You can bet on celebrities and reality shows. Everything. And you can bet on Luis J. Gomez fight at Ellis Mania. If it happens, BetDSI will put a line on it. BetDSI has been online for 20 years. That's a long time for a company like this.
Yeah.
20 years and has built an impeccable reputation for great service and fast payment combined with an excellent mobile interface so you can play, win, and get paid anytime, anywhere. You know you're already ready to win. So let's do it. Join BetDSI.com today. Use promo code YKWD100. That's YKWD100. Don't raise your hand in the middle of a fucking ad, Voss.
It's about the ad.
Yes.
Are you a member yet? Have you signed up?
Yes.
Did you get your double money?
Yes.
Put in a bet. Let's put in 700.
Yeah.
You put it in, and
Yes.
200 will be mine.
Yes. Okay, great. And you.
But
what?
if I win, I get 400 because I
No,
get double.
I'm not fucking. What are you nuts?
What? You don't
I'm
think
not-
I'll pay you the 200? Why wouldn't I give it to you? Of course I will.
Anyways, you stink. And you already won by doubling your bankroll straight away if you use promo code YKWD100. This promo code YKWD100 will get you in action and get paid. Don't stand on the sidelines this season. Bet in to win it and enjoy the games that much more when you play BetDSI. BetDSI.com, YKWD100. Double your money right now.
Right.
That's what we should do. We should all take a bet on Luis Gomez.
But I should sign up because I'll get double the money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, what are you saying?
You get double your money.
You do if you signed up on your own.
So if I sign up for 500.
Yes.
And I have 1,000.
Yeah.
So I could bet $1,000.
Yeah.
Woo! And I read for them. One of my reads.
Yeah, you'll have that this week, too.
A read is when. Anyhow, listen.
He's on a fucking podcast.
He was looking at me, I think.
Oh, sorry.
I saw. Yeah, I got it.
We got to do this. We got to bet on Lewis and let him know that we all have his back.
Why?
Because it'll give him more motivation to win.
I think
knowing he's got to face us.
And they give him more motivation knowing that I'm betting against him.
Yeah.
And I'm betting 500 against that asshole.
No, you're not betting
That is
500.
unbelievable.
You know what?
Absolutely.
Call Wanda, ask if you could bet 500.
Oh. That was just, it wasn't really good.
Yes, it was.
should be called Kevin.
No, I like Wanda better.
Maybe Amy. I think Amy.
Yeah, Amy
I think
now.
Amy. You gotta call Amy.
Not even Amy. Call Nikki to get to Amy.
Shit.
Look at Becky's shirt.
Well, Luis J. Gomez right there. They got these shirts. You get them over at Gas Digital Merch Pump if you want to buy the. I'm gonna get one of those.
But this guy's a trained.
No, he's not. He's trained in a certain martial, like I think it's Taekwondo or something.
The Ryan guy?
Yeah, the Ryan guy, right?
No, I thought he was
comic?
MMA.
Is Ryan a
I'm not
comic
sure.
too?
Yes.
Find out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Find out what is he trained in. I think he's trained in like some
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo. So,
That's
what is that?
80% feet.
Yeah, but what is that?
You don't know. Don't listen to
I took
Balls.
Taekwondo for
No,
years, you
didn't.
fucking
You only
idiot.
know karate.
I was
Every time
Taekwondo.
Balls kicks, it goes hi-ya.
No, for years.
He really does. I've seen him kick you in the back.
he
That's
did
the
me in the
greatest
back.
thing I ever
I
saw.
wasn't in the back.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was.
asshole.
I had a blindfold on.
No, you didn't. You
No,
went
you
like
know
this.
you'd-
But
He
it's,
lifted-
my eye, it was
video-
a little blurry.
This
He's
video.
he lifted
listen,
his thing up.
there's video of him doing this. I was there. I saw. He
Can
walked.
we finish the other
he-
story?
no.
We'll get into that.
He walked away, had his back to you, You picked up your blindfold
And all I heard
then went,
was-
hi-ya!
I was walking by and all I heard was, hi-ya! I'm like, who the fuck says hi-ya? Right in the ribs.
But his leg didn't bend, like straighten out. It only went up halfway and then kicked you in the back.
Right, yeah, right in the back.
By accident.
No, it wasn't by fucking accident.
It was the greatest thing
Who
ever.
does that? Hi-ya. Nobody says that.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, him. First of all, him and Elvis. Hiya! Stinks. All right, what do we got? Taekwondo.
Let's finish.
All right, whatever. Go back to that. Is it all feet, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
basically
it's
kicking.
80% feet.
Yeah, that's right. Good for
But
you,
I
Voss.
think this dude started MMA too. I think he's a scrapper.
I don't know. He looks pretty tough. He doesn't. I've seen
the
him.
guy?
He was
Who
at
the guy? Let me
Skankfest.
see the
No,
guy.
I
Let
don't
me
think
see the
he,
guy.
I don't
He
think
was
he
at
looks as tough
Skankfest.
as Lewis.
I'm gonna look
There
at
he
this.
is.
Now, that's him.
Lewis looks tough. Keep that a video that where we were up, right? Lewis looks tough. I mean, I wouldn't want to fuck with Lewis in a dark alley, but this guy doesn't.
You can't fit
Let
in
me
a
see the
dog
guy.
alley.
This guy does not.
You said he can't fit now, Alan.
That's the.
Are you
Wrong
panicking?
one.
He's typing Ryan O'Neal Danish.
Ryan O'Neal.
Danish girl?
No, it's just
Dashido? Autos? Danish girl.
Look how I have to
Oh,
type
not,
that.
oh, nigh. Oh, now. Do you know how to spell O'Neal? Do you not? Danish? What are you spelling? Police? Danish O'Neal Podcast Police. Are you panicking?
No.
What's going on? Gabby, can you be Iron Man and take over what he's
What's
doing?
happening over here where I have to type like this? It's awkward. Sorry.
Just put in who he's fighting.
He's going to have a reach on him for sure.
Let me see the guy.
Well, don't pick up. Get a tough one.
He's eating ice cream.
He's eating ice cream. What
Just
the
go to his
fuck?
Instagram.
Yeah, just go to his Instagram. There he is, right there. Not that one.
Let me see him.
Mike, you're killing
Not
the
an
fucking
animated
show. Just go to his Instagram. Anyways.
I'm trying to fix the audio.
Shut
video
up.
also.
Just do it.
Don't talk to people that
Yeah.
way.
All right,
Stop
You
that.
yell and bully.
You're a
Shut
bully.
your face.
Okay.
You're
Shut up.
absolute bully.
Shut up.
no
Look at both of
good.
you sit up
Mushy
like
Mike.
this. Just do it.
Don't take that from him.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Fucking $25 a fucking podcast. That's him?
Yeah.
That's him. He's a big guy.
He's not a big guy. You look at
Look at Luis Gomez.
But look at his
the-
body. He has no fucking abs.
Neither do you.
Yes. What? First of all,
You don't have abs.
You don't have
You have the oldest
Don't.
abs I've
Don't
ever
do
seen
it.
in my life.
Do not.
I have abs.
Tell you.
You have,
They're
you
the
have-
oldest abs.
He has
ever.
iPhone app
You can't
abs.
show nipple on the show. You
I
cannot
got
take your
abs.
shirt
I'm
off.
not showing
One of the
nipple.
hardest things for Lewis is trying to make weight. He has to get down to under 205.
That kid, if you look at Lewis, who you know how big he is, he's 6-something, and then look at that kid who's taller than Lewis. Look at his arms, same size. They're the,
No, Lewis has bigger arms.
no, he doesn't. Look at their arms, the same size. It's the same size arm.
I bet you Lewis is uncut and he's cut.
I'm going for the white guy. I'm betting on a white guy.
Lewis is looking good now, though.
That's the first time you've ever said that.
That's right.
I always bet the legs, and I think Lewis has them.
I think
Lewis has
yeah.
some meaty calves.
He has some
Yeah, so it's
wide
like-
See,
hips.
here's what's going to happen. This dude's going to be legs. Lewis is going to block it and knock him out with a fist. Punch him. That's what's
Knock
going to
him out
happen.
with a fist.
Not yet, with a punch. He's going to pop.
You really don't fight, do you, boss?
Huh?
He does if he has a blindfold and he can sneak a kick in your back.
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
Sorry. I never apologized for that.
You never did.
How do you know what the fuck I've done?
I was there. Why are you yelling at me? Why are you bullying me then?
I'm not bullying
Well,
you.
I can't yell at Mike because he stinks on the keyboard.
No,
but you
but
can
you
just
yelled,
scream at
you
me.
said I never-
Why do I have to take it?
I'm
Why
not
do I have
yelling
to
at
take
you
it from
because
you?
I'm deaf, so I talk louder. I didn't yell.
Oh my God, he's not. Stop. You just fucking.
I get hard of hearing.
What?
I'm hard of hearing. You too?
I wish you were hard at talking. Actually, you are. Yeah, that's Lewis. I think Lewis he's been training his fucking face off. I don't know if this guy's been training like Lewis. And Lewis has been boxing. He's been doing jiu-jitsu, wrestling, and kicking.
CrossFit.
He's been,
He's been doing a lot of
He was
cardio to,
fucking
to lose that weight. He's been
pulling
doing
tires.
A lot of stuff.
Flipping tires.
can't stand him.
I could pull the bulldozer. What?
I wish you would read books to me to go to sleep. I fucking love it.
Just listen to your act.
Guys,
That's a good one.
Voss is back. Voss is back.
he's very
Don't
funny.
say,
Chad,
don't try to take care.
he's
Don't
very
you
funny.
Fucking try, you fucking asshole.
He's very
Let
funny.
him take the heat.
Jesus Christ.
sorry, Chad. You're on your own in this one.
No, that's okay. I'd like to see Voss and Craig in a lineup and have Voss say S's and have people guess who had the
Yeah,
stroke.
but here's the difference. I don't
Who's
have
Craig?
to say as who's
Yeah.
who's
Who's
Craig?
Craig?
Correct.
I didn't say Craig.
Yes,
What
you
you
did.
said?
Oh, did I?
Craig, yeah.
You old fuck, get it right. It's Keith, you fucking.
He looks like Vinnie Brand.
I know.
I don't know who that is. Pull him up. I don't know who that is.
Calm down. His first podcast. Leave him alone.
I get Tim Allen a lot. I don't know who that other guy is.
Vinny Brand is a stress factory owner.
Okay.
And he's deaf.
It's
He's actually deaf.
Yeah, it's an A club.
Keeping in mind, I opened for you at Go Bananas in Cincinnati.
And don't forget, did I tip you?
No.
I usually tip my openers, but not back then.
Can
Now
I tip
do.
you right now? Shut up.
Let's try to jump in and take up for him. Let him take it. You piece
Fucking-
of shit.
You think you're like some big host who's bringing in fucking
Hey,
big stars.
leave him alone.
You got a fucking Minneapolis middle like it's some fucking guy.
Hold on. Hold on. I live 3 hours north of Minneapolis. Thank you.
You couldn't
Jesus
get Dave
Christ.
Mordal.
You guys want to take a bath again?
I know.
Yeah.
Did he
of
really
all,
quit comedy?
You just
Yeah, he's out of it, yeah.
you just insulted yourself.
Why?
You say you're a fucking big host with big names. You're on my show and Keith's on my show.
Yeah, by
So
accident.
what do you mean by accident?
We were downstairs hanging out, and you came down and said you want to come up.
That is a
That's
fucking
exactly what
Is that what
That's a
happened?
That's
lie.
exactly what
Oh my
happened.
God, you guys are fucking evil. You're fucking evil. That's
You said,
guys-
I'm missing some people. I got a Minnesota middle.
we have guys. We promoted it with a photo 3 days
3
ago.
hours north of Minnesota middle. Okay.
Canada, yes.
Doing a guest spot on New Year's Eve. He said,
He said Canada. He said Canada because he did the math.
We fucking know what he said. Jesus Christ,
okay, you
Bob.
fucking brown-nosing douchebag. Gee, Chad.
Hey,
Gee, Mr. Daniels.
did y'all hear what Chad said? Fuck you.
Mr. Daniels.
This is Chad talk. You stink.
Tell us about Conan, Mr. Daniels. Shut the fuck up, you stink.
Ah, shit. Fuck you, Chad.
He's a good
Yeah,
guy.
that's right. That's
Fuck
right.
you in your Minneapolis dumb home.
VOSroast.com.
Oh shit! You two are fucking muling quims.
You know what, though? I've been waiting because I really did. When I found out who was going to be here, you guys have been friends forever. I felt like the new kid at school that got invited to a sleepover, so I'm glad you gave it a little bit. That was nice.
Yeah, he gave it a little bit. You get a little hit, a little bit.
I like his attitude.
I like his attitude too.
I've been waiting the whole time. Minnesota Middle. If you think I'm not going to have T-shirts that say that tomorrow, you're crazy.
You just gotta ask Voss if he can sell them at the show.
There you go. Welcome to the party.
What's up, fellas? Fuck everything west of the Mississippi, bitches. All right, too much, too long. Too long.
Too much, too long.
Too intense. I came in too hot. All right, go back to the story. I want to go back to this article. This is what. But Keith, you remember when we did colleges? We did a lot of colleges together, and we never had anybody say shit to us. We did the same shit we did at the clubs. At the fucking school,
Yeah.
and once
Don't act like back then it was groundbreaking.
we're not acting like that. You're acting. You're actually taking like that. What I'm saying
Boss
is,
has never done a lot of college. You
Yes,
gotta
you're
realize
right,
that.
'cause I
he hasn't done college.
I did
Boss
a couple.
has never.
I did
Boss started
SUNY
making
Bell
money
High.
in 2013. That's his first time making money.
15.
Whenever he married Bonnie.
Whenever I married us. Oh, he's going to the wife material. Let's go.
that was pretty good. I like that one, Chatty.
There you go.
Sorry, fuck you, Chad. You don't talk about the funniest woman in comedy like that. Who are you? Huh? Where do you live?
I was saying she makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
She would if she dumped this log of shit.
She would have married some alternative fucking.
I said that already. I said it quicker and faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I called you a log of shit in it too.
You were
Everybody
busy
liked
putting your glasses on because you got a text.
Oh, thank you, snitch.
You're welcome.
it. Will you get off the fucking phone?
Shank him real quick.
We know you had to do that. Will you fucking make sure he doesn't get on his phone, Gabby?
on the phone.
You're not supposed to get on
I
the
have
phone.
no control over him.
It's in my pocket.
Yeah, which one?
What is that?
I don't know what you said.
does that mean? Bobby's back to pocket humor. Hey, guess
Hey,
what?
you guys.
Pocket.
He said pocket. I got you back.
You're welcome. Wow.
Bingo.
Teaming up.
Clean family comedy. What pocket?
But my
Which one
point.
of those pockets you talking about?
Okay.
My point is. My point is this: is that we did comedy and we did have some people.
Why did he put you in his
Let me just
category?
say
Keep
this.
saying we like you're at his
no,
level.
but Bob, you're out of pocket right now.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Doesn't matter. It's funny.
Yeah, your shitty pocket joke. That's what it meant.
Okay,
Fucking
put it in your
asshole.
pocket and move on.
Will you? Can't be
Is that a pocket rocket, or are you happy to see me?
We gotta keep it laughing at it.
My point is that we did so many colleges, nobody fucked with us. Rarely, nobody even walked out. We never really had people get up and say this is bullshit. But towards the end, it did start to happen. Like I remember I got booked at the School of Mines in Denver, and the guys that picked me up that booked me were the college, frat dude. And I was like, what can I say and what can't I? They're like, dude, you say whatever the fuck you want. Who gives a shit? Fuck that. And then I did some shit, and I remember some Chinese. Did you just fart?
He just farted on
You're
it.
literally a 9-year-old. You're not even. You're a 5-year-old. My kid does that.
That was an accident.
It's not an accident. You
Oh
leaned
my
into it.
God, there was so much preparation. No, it was
I had
not.
to turn from her.
You fucking moved the mic, lifted a cheek.
I'm not gonna fart towards a hot girl.
Right.
What are you?
Thank you,
You're
Becky.
already dark.
Thank you, Becky.
Becky wins.
Nobody wants to fucking smell your hummus farts.
There wasn't smell to that one. It's too loud.
So, anyways, Keith, I had a girl stand up.
Asshole.
It's an
I had a girl
accident.
stand up, an Asian girl stand up, and she got offended. I said
what
something.
girl?
There was an Asian girl got up and got offended and complained.
What kind of Asian?
What do you mean? What kind?
It's 1 out of a 5 guess.
Pocket kind. What was your joke about Asian girls' butts? There was. You still do that shit? You don't give a shit.
No, yeah.
What was it? What'd you say about their butts?
That's flat. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, flat.
No, you
ass.
said it was the top 3 worst butts.
Yeah.
Was
But
it?
go back to your thing with the Asian.
What are you nervous?
No.
All right, then what was the joke?
That fart truly smells like
You
hummus.
can't smell it.
Yes, I can.
Did you say
No, listen
hummus
to
or
me.
hummus?
Cummins.
Tell me,
Hummus.
fucking Pez dispenser head. You can't smell it.
What did you attack her for? You're attacking Gabby. I yell at Mike because he's not doing his job good, and you just call him Pez dispenser head? Who's the bully?
Wait a minute. That's the most accurate description of a head I've ever seen.
Come on.
Gabby, listen, settle down.
Bob a head so I can get some gum.
It's not gum, it's candy, you dum dum.
I don't give a fuck what it is. It's funny.
Go like this.
I think your head looks great.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah,
Take that shit.
She does have
Minnesota Middle out.
Yeah, she has a beautiful head. You have a nice head.
Thank you so much.
Yes. You too, Mike. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Your head's a little weird.
All right, what happened with the Asian girl?
Well, I just remember that my point is, with the long story with that stupid, is that there was a point where I got out of comedy because they started getting a little uptight and uncomfortable with what you said. Right. I was like, all right, I'm done with this. I don't. It was too much of a hassle
Were
to
you
do
done
one.
with them, or were they done with you?
No, I could have still did them, but you had to cater.
Oh, okay.
All of a sudden, it wasn't as bad as this.
I got
where it made
thrown
the
out of the
news.
colleges in '98.
What do you mean?
For what? Not studying?
For I said a gay joke, and the guy who booked the room happened to be gay, and that was it for me in colleges.
What'd you say? Was it bad or was it funny?
So it was funny, but everybody laughed. But he was infuriated, and that was ended me on a whole NACA circuit.
But it's so funny that one guy who got offended just ends every.
But he knew he was up there in the NACA situation.
Yeah, but that's one guy with his opinion of what comedy is and what it should be dictates what a whole fucking school gets to see.
No,
so
every
what you're
school,
saying.
I mean, all NACA. All
So, all right, so
NACA.
so
They were
now
finished with me.
that's
No
a little
more.
fucking crazy because now you're just getting one viewpoint of a certain type of people, which is a little crazy to me. You're not. I mean, you're not. That means all the kids get a certain type of humor that a small group deems okay for you.
Yeah, but then Trump College hired him.
You interrupted for that?
No, it was just worth it, a shot, a try.
Yeah.
You know, you throw it up against the wall if it sticks.
Yeah, might be a pocket on that wall.
Oh, geez.
I thought that might work again.
No, but
Thank you for
the thing was that
Thank you for taking me off the line because up to that point I had said the least funny thing on the podcast. So we have a new leader.
And then he came back with the worst.
no,
And then you opened your mouth again.
Your turn.
no, but they threw me out of colleges. I had no.
Why is he coming after
way
me?
to
They
do
always
it.
come after me. Go after Keith.
What?
I'm neutral.
You're not neutral.
I'm neutral. I'm
No,
a
you're
fucking
not.
neutral guy.
You're not. You're a fucking. You just attack everybody. You attacked him as soon as he walked
I
in.
didn't say anything negative to him.
You called him a fucking middle from Minnesota.
No, that was after about 5 attacks.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, I know they have to attack me to fucking, it's like prison shit. Go
Those are
after the
Taekwondo
biggest-
rules. You
Yeah,
got to
so
get punched first.
You gotta go after the main guy in the prison yard.
You're not the main guy anywhere. You're not the main guy at your house. What the fuck are you talking
The
about?
main guy in my back pocket.
It almost worked. It almost worked.
Christ falls.
Oh, okay, fucking you. Listen, Benedict, you can't turn either
That's
on my
what-
side or his
There's
side.
no sides.
There is none.
What the fuck?
You're right.
He has no sides.
damn
Do you
right.
know him for the last 25 years? He'll turn on you in a second.
Oh, you.
I almost didn't like you anyway. But the thing with to bring it back to the
Yeah.
they got rid of me out of the college. It was no
Out of all colleges.
all the college.
Wow.
They wouldn't book me.
None.
Yeah, no.
Not even community colleges.
I can get into community college.
Okay,
they
that's
don't
what
give
I'm
a
saying.
shit. But they,
That's a lot of money, man. Colleges
I know.
have a lot of money.
It's not worth it though. Not anymore.
Not
yeah,
anymore.
it's
But
not. Yeah.
but there's guys who do the college circuit like a cruise ship.
Right.
I mean, there's a whole culture out there of guys who do cruise ships and colleges and have a clean hour, and it's kind of, applause
do-
breaky and kind of learning, and you say
But it's-
those things, and
What
they
do-
go woo.
They got a list now. There's a whole list of things what subject, what stuff you don't mess with. A whole list. LGBTQ. Whatever. Leave that alone.
They give you a list before you go
Women.
up.
No, you already know it. It's already in the air that you just certain things, a lot of things.
But if you are that person, you can do that material. If you're a gay comic, you can do gay material.
But if you want,
Right?
Yeah,
okay,
that's-
absolutely. If you're black, you can do black material. If you're gay, you can
Yeah.
do gay material. Exactly. But here's the thing: these are the kids. Like I said this weekend, Keith, at the Cellar.
yeah.
These kids are coming to these clubs now, and if there's more of them than fucking regular comedy fans, they don't want to laugh at
Well,
anything that is
fuck 'em.
not. Yeah, but fuck them. But it's hard
did
because
I-
What's making it worse are the comics. It's a lot of comics out here who like social warriors, and they give you certain words you can't say and
Well,
certain
if a
words you
comic
can
says
say.
that, then they can go.
No,
fuck
but I'm
themselves.
saying it's a lot of comics out there that's
Like
not
who?
being funny on stage. Well, what's that girl's name? The one that you love. Nanette
Gatsby?
Yeah, like she said some things that that like comics and almost like
I
I'm
don't
trying to
love
get this
her,
out.
by the way.
Well, whatever.
I just didn't understand when all I heard was how unfunny she was and how fucking and then and everybody I asked about how unfunny she was, I said, "Did you watch it?" And they were like, "No." And I'm like, "Well, fuck you." And I watched it and I said it's her stand up was not funny. It was funny. It wasn't the best stand up I ever saw,
Bonnie
but it
loved
wasn't
it.
it wasn't bad. I don't know. I was actually giving an honest opinion and watched it instead of most people who watched 5 minutes of it and said, "Fuck her."
No. See, more people are saying that because what she did with comedy is like she made comedy, like she lowered the bar on comedy. Because comics know how to make tragedy funny, she insulted that fact. She said, everybody, comics try to hide behind the jokes. That's why most people went
It's
after her.
absolutely not true. That's not what people going after her for. The ones that I heard.
Yes,
The
I agree with Keith.
Well, I agree with Keith what he's saying. If that's what I heard,
That's
what
what
I
it
heard
is.
was that she's not funny, and she said all white men should fucking be
She did
attacked.
say that. She did say that. But
She was talking about white. Look, I agree with you about that.
But that's still dangerous
Enough
as a
of the
comic.
white- the
If
white
you're a
male,
comic,
it's-
that's still dangerous.
Enough of it.
That's
Jesus
not good as a
Christ.
comic.
You're
It's
talking-
like, well, all white, whatever
But
you say.
men were getting shit for. We got shit for years about all those men talk about as their dicks
Oh, you're
and
bullshit.
fucking.
Listen to fucking
am I right?
Stanhope.
Right.
Fucking Stanhope is a white comic. He's as brilliant as anybody in the history of
He
comedy.
had to go and
almost.
find other locations to play because the industry would not allow
Right.
them.
Who
Stanhope.
Stanhope made a choice of where to
Yeah,
work.
but because he didn't want to fucking sell out.
Yes,
and
he never-
because
so
the
wasn't
industry didn't want him being what he was.
That's not true because he still, if he wants, can do improvs or funny bones. He makes that choice to do what he does because his following will go wherever he goes.
What I'm saying is, there's room for Stanhope.
Right.
There's room for everybody.
Yes,
There's even room
everybody.
for Hannah to do
Yeah,
what she does.
absolutely.
But not to insult comedy.
But you can do that too,
You
but you
can-
don't have to fucking buy into it. You don't have to buy into it. The fact that it becomes this major thing is ridiculous to me because
What are you talking about?
we helped her.
I didn't help
become-
her. No, I didn't.
Absolutely.
All the talk about it?
Listen,
Yeah.
we helped her. We did exactly what the people wanted. Who
No,
were
what she
listen,
wanted.
let me finish. No, what the people behind it, who they're like, listen, this shit's gonna cause a fucking shitstorm with comics and the industry and people. Good, bad, it's all going to
It's
push
gonna be
this to the
talked
top,
about.
and everybody's going to talk about it. And that's exactly what they did. On every fucking podcast, the guys were like, fuck her, she's an asshole, she's not funny.
It wasn't just the guys. It was the girls, too.
Okay.
I'm just saying. It's,
I don't know.
Don't do the guy's voice.
Eliza did the same thing, Schlesinger, when
I
she
was doing
said
her
female
voice.
comics only talk about their period, this and that. Look, I'll tell you a true story. Years ago, I was watching Sandra
true story?
Sandra Bernhard on, I think, Letterman or something. And this is when I first started, maybe 5 years in. And she goes, fuck comedy clubs, fuck club owners, they're the worst. And I said to myself back and I go, why would she say that? If it wasn't for comedy clubs, she wouldn't be where she is. Right. But now, being in the business so long, I see her point where she says some of these clubs and club owners are the biggest scumbags on the planet. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them are great. But I could see her point when she became famous, saying, I don't need the bullshit that some of them put me through.
Well, some of these clubs, they have $40 meals. It's a $30 ticket. So, of course, people have their head buried in their fucking plate.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like they care about selling.
Well, but some club owners. But wait a second. Some club owners don't.
I'm going to say
there's a lot of good club owners.
There's great club owners.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, well, like Acme and what's it?
Lewis Lee.
Lewis Lee.
Can y'all stay on one thing? Make that
Corey,
connect to what we're talking about.
Because in maybe 5 or 10 years, what this girl is saying now, you're going to go, oh, fuck.
No, I'm not. I'm never
didn't
gonna do that.
I didn't see her thing. I
I'm
never
never
commented.
gonna do what
I
she's
never
saying.
commented on it because I didn't see it.
See,
so I don't know.
We have people who've done that already, who've done what she did already.
I don't
and
know
did
what
better.
she did.
So I'm not saying, I just don't like her attack on comedy. That's my
But her
my only
attack on
problem.
comedy has been done before.
Yes.
It was done to guys. We were attacked back in the day.
We're being attacked right
we
now.
talked about but we talked about this where guys all they talk about is fucking their balls and taking shits and farts.
I never did shit material.
Well, that's what, I'm not saying you did. You fucking
I'm
about
just
you.
throwing it out.
I wish you.
Everything has to be about you, boy.
Of course.
About Jews? Really? You're going to bring that
He
up?
didn't say Jew.
He said about
He had a
Jews.
stroke. He said you.
That was racist, actually.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't a stroke.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't a stroke. I said that right.
Can we go back to that story?
No, we're gonna finish
It's
this
great.
point. Is that we got shit? I mean, look, I don't see girls. Some girls did, but a lot of girls talk about their pussy and taking shits and periods and fucking taking in the ass and getting fucked.
Well, you know,
and
the
I
difference is-
think it's funny. I have nothing. I'm not gonna sit there and go fuck you. It's funny.
No. Now here's the thing. A lot of female comics, Gabby, they use that what we did to pimp, so Oh, I'm sorry.
you, Bob.
Did you just whisper that in front of her on a microphone?
You just said that fully facing away from me.
No, what I'm saying is I don't mind you do what you do.
Yeah.
But a lot of the female comics start trashing men comics to do their material.
Right.
So they could do that filthy material, like
How many
talk about
times
that
did
pussy
you
and stuff
trash
like that.
alternative comedy?
I
you ever trashed
I hate
it?
alts.
Okay, so there
I'm
you go.
I'm never going to stop. They're not comics. They're alt.
You're saying Todd
Fuck
Glass
them.
isn't a comic.
Todd's not an alternative
He
comic.
could do an alt room. Todd does
shut
alt
up.
rooms. He's,
Yeah, so
you know,
what?
you're
I
saying
can do alt
you're
room.
saying Maria Bamford's not a good comic.
Maria Bamford's not alt comic. She's
but
funny.
you're talking about alt comics that can move over to a regular room.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're funny. But if you get alt comics that can't work a regular room,
They get
they're
upset.
Oh, yuck.
Shut up. Because since
There's
you
two of
married
them
Bonnie, that
I'm an alt
that
comic.
fucking alt woman of your
Slow down. We still have 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Listen, I have to say, I'm just going to say this, and then that's it. You can go back to it. Blue Apron delivers farm-fresh ingredients and step-by-step recipes right to your door. Blue Apron's mission is to make incredible home cooking accessible to everyone. Blue Apron achieves this by how? Supporting more sustainable food systems, setting the highest standards for ingredients, and building a community of home chefs. I'm telling you right now, I use them all the time. I do. Once a week we use Blue Apron. It's perfect. It's portions, ingredients delivered right to your door.
20,000 a week.
I swear, once a week. You're going to love it. You should get it. You'd love it. Blue Apron makes dinner quick, easy, and oh yeah, insanely tasty. Really good stuff. The food's amazing. Skip the meal planning and get straight to cooking with Blue Apron. Experience the joyous summer with our favorite grilling recipes, seasonal inspired ingredients, mouth-watering grilling options for the summer, chicken with barbecue sauce and juicy cheeseburgers with spicy coleslaw.
Did you say chicken?
I did. You like chicken? What would you rather have? A spicy coleslaw? You like that?
Oh, yeah.
Chef design recipes, exciting partnership like Bob's Burger and Master Chef. So come out right now and check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals, Keith.
I've had Blue Apron.
Guess how much?
Delivered. I have
Guess
it
how much?
delivered already.
Well, you can sign up free.
I'm on Blue Ribbon. I got
BlueApron.com/dude.
Blue Ribbon.
Blue Apron /dude. BlueApron.com/dude. That's BlueApron.com/dude. Get your first 3 meals for free at Blue Apron. It's a better way to cook. So,
Laughable real quick.
Is that okay? You all right?
You guys use Laughable at all? You know what it is?
Yes.
Do you use it?
No.
No. I use it all the time. You know what it is?
I do.
Is it another commercial?
No. Well, no. It's just this. They're a supporter of our podcast. So
Then I never use it.
Okay. Well, they
Fuck that place.
Jesus Christ! No, that's not the way it works.
No, Keith.
That's not
No.
the way it works, Keith.
Keith, no.
You can never say. I said they support our show. You fucking, you asshole. How do you go from what? They're not paying me. I can't fucking say. Laughable.com is if you listen to podcasts is the only app you should get because say you're on it on my show. My fans they come to my show and they see you're on it.
How many fans you have?
Probably around
Estimate.
60,000 a week. But
65?
but that's not including YouTube and then over time because
Okay.
people listen. They don't listen that week. A lot of people will listen 2 weeks from now.
Well, you know, I told a club owner I was doing your podcast today.
Yeah.
He said you're better off just opening your window and yelling out. And I argued with him that you have a big following.
Yeah, well, you mean Vinny Brand?
I didn't say any names.
That's who you're working this weekend. All right. Well, there you go.
I didn't say any names. Do you have any rebuttal?
To him?
To whoever said that.
Well, I wish he could fucking get some people to his club without relying on people's podcasts.
Okay.
How's that?
You heard it now. You heard it live.
Fucking Vinny Brand is the worst person ever. He really
Hey,
is.
why don't you come over here and play some pocket pool?
Whoa. What the fuck
This is what he
wrong
does.
with you?
This is what he does.
What
Though.
does he
He
do?
says some fucked up shit, throws Vinny Brand under the bus, throws
I
me
didn't
under the
do
bus,
anything.
gets a response, and then he goes, "I shouldn't have said that," and he runs
I
back
didn't
to his
say
little
I
fucking
shouldn't have
dumb
said
joke.
that. I wanted to get you
You're-
crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I
I'm
tell you,
fine.
our conversation on the
Listen.
phone the other day was as funny as anything I've
No,
ever
but you
done.
see what he's doing now? He's trying to pump up my self self-esteem because Vinny Brand's a fucking hunk of shit.
No.
And he's a hunk of shit, and he says
Don't
fucked
say
up
no,
shit
'cause you-
behind your back.
Burning shit.
He says shit behind your back. He tells you shit that's none of my business. I should never even hear this shit, but he's such a nincompoop. He goes, you know what he said?
He's an
Doing your
asshole.
podcast is like yelling out a window.
Why? You
Really?
got 60,000 listeners.
Well, fuck. Ugh. I'm going to cancel my dates with that fucking asshole.
You got dates?
I did. I took him. Fucking, God, I need another TV show. I gotta fucking say, it really sucks when you have to fucking. Not you. Yes, I'm
our
there.
movie has to go.
Well, we stop
You're
about you.
not gonna
How
get
is
a
he making it
movie.
about him again? See what he does, Keith?
You
Do you
don't-
see what he does?
it's
Quit
always
I'm
being
just sitting
about
back
you.
watching.
Do you see what
This
he
is
does?
fascinating.
Do you see what he
Isn't it?
does, though,
It's
right?
nothing
He
of-
sets people
It's
up,
just stuff you can
and then he
take-
steps back, and then he makes it about him somehow.
Listen,
he
to-
somehow got a plug-in
When
for,
you
his,
get
for this weekend.
When you get on Tom Bernard, you could use some of the stuff that you learned here today.
I'm going to. Absolutely right.
What about Laughable again? Tell me more about this Laughable.
Nah, whatever.
Why?
We're done with it. Go to
Is this
Laughable.
something you
Down
don't
with
get
it.
from your audience?
Where are you guys going?
The girls are leaving. They've had it.
What are you leaving? You done? All right. The two blondes are leaving. All right.
Let's go back to the story because the best part of the story is coming
We're,
up.
we're going to it right now.
The best
Yeah,
part.
but why did it take so long getting to this goddamn story?
Because
Because
we're
they're
going
laughable.
all over the fucking place here.
Always?
That's why. We're
Let's
going
go
all over
straight
the
to
place.
it. Straight to it. Let's get to it.
Okay, I'll put the headphones back on.
I wish you'd take the mic off.
Yeah, that'd
Is
be
that
better.
your wish?
Huh?
Is that your wish?
Yeah, it's my wish. Let's go. Ready?
There was a hush over the room. Everything kind of fell silent.
It was just terrible. Yeah, it was just really awkward.
But I just thought it was kind of awkward and like not that funny.
One freshman felt bullied after she said Gross made an obscene hand gesture at her.
I think he should apologize to the students of Purdue in general.
Wow.
The university states they will not work with Gross again. The Boiler family standing up against inappropriate conduct.
It's sad that this is what had to happen, but the silver lining is that it did bring us all closer together.
The Center
Jesus
for Advocacy, Response, and Education at Purdue also responding, saying they will help anyone affected by the performance. Aaron Lish, RTV.
Stop.
Fuck
Stop.
me.
They hired. Listen,
love it.
They hired.
I love it.
The next day,
Jesus
they hired
Christ.
counselors
Oh, my
to come
God.
to the school. If you were, there's fucking school shootings in this country.
Yeah.
There's fucking. The worst
What else?
shit
What else?
going on.
Name some
Hunger.
more.
There's starvation.
Starvations in
there's fucking.
schools?
There's fucking. They just murdered girls being fucking murdered. I'm just saying this.
It's that school shit.
There's
Keith,
all
there is
kinds of
hunger and starvation.
Yes. Yes.
Did you know that?
Well, some
Jesus.
people are just
What
hungry.
an epidemic.
Some are just hungry, and some are starving.
BlueApron.com.
That's what
BlueApron.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what he reminds me?
You
He's
said
good.
Blue
He's-
Apron.
He's like,
Oh, what? He's like a smart comedian
yes.
with
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is
funny.
There's school shootings.
Oh, hold on.
There's hunger.
He's used to be.
People
He's used to doing fucking the roast battle where it's some young 6-month comic that can't take his shit. Good for you, Chad.
Okay.
Is that your
I'm
name?
on Chad's side. I stand with Chad.
Chad.
Keith, you're gonna hurt your good side.
That was good.
What I'm saying is all the crap going on in this world. They
I'm gonna get
hire
him a shirt that
counselors.
says "Zing."
Oh
yeah?
Man, he's
Are you
been
really?
smacking you around all fucking
Killing me.
podcasts.
Killing me.
You let a newbie smack you the fuck around.
He's been doing it 70 years. Look at
Look at
him.
his fucking beard. He's not new. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you
All right,
talking
you
about?
need an old newbie.
This guy limped up the stairs. He has a bad knee.
That's right, his 19-year-old son.
What? In the mic, dum dum.
He has a 19-year-old son.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I should
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker, he got that out.
Look
Yeah.
at Voss's pop belly.
Listen, this is not Jim and Sam. Don't do
Look at
it. He really does. He has.
That's crazy.
61 years old. Big.
You look like Mickey Rourke in The Wrestler.
You look like the Ring.
That was so bad. I still gonna laugh
It
though.
was all right. He could have done something better, but it was all right.
What I'm saying is, all
We know
this
what
shit
you're
going on
saying.
in this
Stop
world, they
getting your
order
face
a
red.
counselor for the students from a
Yes.
comedy show. It's fucking.
This is in a state where they won't make a rainbow cake for a gay wedding. and a guy makes a jerk off motion, and it's just like, and another thing. It's
well,
ridiculous.
you know what you got too, though. If somebody's gonna do, there is a professionalism to being dirty. Some guys are dirty and funny at it, and it comes across, and you laugh. But if a guy like him, who's probably maybe a little hacky with this stuff because it works on a boat or works at weddings, and then you go to a college and you're getting paid a ton of cash, and you pull that shit that doesn't work.
Yeah, but wait.
What
They
exactly
gotta know what
did he do?
he does before they hire him.
What did he do?
They just said it. Did you listen?
No,
Do you listen?
I'm saying.
I mean,
no.
that's why you get no
They
information.
said he talked with his genitals towards a girl and made a hand motion
He
towards
does
a girl.
ventriloquism, so he was having basically a pussy talk. So throwing his voice, making it sound like that was.
Yeah, he was.
Now, is
but
that
then
funny?
he gestured to go
Wait a
touch
minute.
his
Is
penis.
that funny?
Well, if you could tell your voice and make a pussy talk.
I don't.
It would say no.
It would be as funny as like an hands improv, something like that.
All right then. He's still making an effort to being funny, Robert.
But here's
What
the
are you
thing. Here's the
saying?
thing.
I think absolutely okay. He's trying to be funny, but we all know, you know,
Such a shit starter.
But
oh my
it
god,
might be terrible.
But
you can tell when he's starting shit because he gets a deeper voice
yeah.
and just brings it. Like,
Yeah, no, he slows
Tell
down.
me more, Robert.
Yeah, but then he cackles after his own. He can't help himself but go ha ha ha.
But
He's
Chad,
the worst.
you still do colleges. Don't they know what you still do when you do them?
They do, but I don't do that anymore. Right now, I go up and I say, my age group doesn't like your age group doesn't like my age group, and then we have a town meeting. I don't do my act anymore. I'm not shitting you. I do. And I go, I mean, I'll sneak my jokes in there about kids and stuff, blah, 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 blah. But I don't go right into it like I used to.
Oh, no, I didn't really think. It was a jab. I didn't think you still did colleges. I'm sorry.
Sure I do.
You do.
And then I write how much money I'm getting in between my thumb and my forefinger, so every time I eat shit, I just look at the number.
And it could fit between there?
Well, yeah, look at I got bigger hands than you.
Oh, yeah.
My son does.
My daughter.
I got it. I got it. Of course we did. I wish your wife did.
I saw you point at Robert earlier and it looked like a fucking shop accident. Just nub. There he is.
Wow, you got greedy, didn't you?
I'll take the
Voss. Viva la Voss! Wait a minute, let's do it for him. Viva la Voss! Viva la Voss!
you just did the joke I did.
Wow, we did it with
shit
Viva
twice.
in front of it.
That's
Sometimes
true.
that works better.
That's true.
Holy
Where's
shit.
Purdue? In Indiana?
Uh-huh.
And is that where the cake
That was
thing
not
was?
the school.
Is that
That's
where
not
they-
the school, by the way.
What?
That wasn't the school. I'm sorry. That was not the school. I did with. I take it with. What's his name?
So you having a stroke?
Rich Voss and you know. With. With. What's his name? Tracy Morgan and Jay Moore. Thanks. Yeah. So, yeah, it's fucking nuts. I mean, but all these kids, they can't take it. They can't take it, and they get counseling. And but you're making it okay to fucking be pussified. The schools are fucking not. I mean, not even a college. I mean, high school, all the way from when they were kids. You go to any playground, and there's a parent for every fucking kid, just watching, making sure nobody does shit.
Oh, we leave.
You
our
can't let
kid-
them. You can't let them go play in the backyard. They'll be out there. While they're making sure none of these kids do anything that's scary or fucked up. They never feel bad, and if they do, they take it all away from them. They never. It's a fucking nightmare.
I leave my daughter at the playground alone all the time.
You shouldn't say it like that.
Well, she's 28. My oldest is 28.
I should have playground.
Oh, you fucking idiot!
No, I was.
What I'm saying is,
trying to. Okay.
and how much money does these schools have
Why
to
are you
burn?
dressed like a
with
fucking
our-
retired wrestler? Thanks, Steve. Yeah, you look like Ric Flair. Stupid fucking fishing glasses.
What, these?
No, the other ones.
These are dollar store.
Shut up.
How much money do these schools have to blow that they're hiring counselors?
That's unreal.
It's just, it's not like a comic told some fucking dumb fucking bitch. Yeah, after you two, they'd have to hire a whole fucking staff.
You know how much it costs to print a sign that says "Grow the fuck up"? Less than $1. That's all you'd need. 5 of those. Grow the fuck up. I've told my kids that forever because it really is. They'll come home and be like, "And this happened." Well, guess what? Maybe in your 14-year life, this is a bad deal, but just wait.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Wait till these kids go into the real world if they got to get counseling.
Yeah,
for
but
this.
but just stop for a second. They're changing the real world.
That's not true. Still,
No, they're
still-
trying. Listen,
but still,
they're
business
trying
is going
to
be
change the
cutthroat.
fucking real world.
But business is always going to be cutthroat, Bobby. There's always going to be people that
But
will fuck you
but
in life.
business will change. Where the money is, they will change.
No,
they're
really?
doing that. Yeah, if something, absolutely. If the money is with people who are fucking pussies and don't like to, they'll make that. If that's the content, where the money is. If people want dirty, fucked up comedy, they'll make that.
You're talking about the entertainment business.
why do you
I'm
gotta
talking about
call-
the real. You're talking about the entertainment.
Well, that's what I
business.
thought we were talking about.
No, the real world. When it comes to business, when it comes to
What
going
are you
out.
talking about?
What's the?
You know what I'm talking about. When these kids are
Explain
dealing
yourself.
with every kid's not in entertainment. When they're dealing with fucking going into the workplace and their fucking boss says, no, you don't get a raise. They're not.
You can't do that anymore.
Everybody doesn't get
but
a raise.
you can't do
together.
it. Stop.
What?
You can't do that. A boss can't go fuck you because they can file a complaint.
Yeah, HR is always in the room.
HR is
Always.
fucking.
Well, I'm not saying like
it's-
that.
you
When
can't-
you're not
what?
promoted, when you're not being promoted.
said that.
Okay, I put
You
it
just
in
said it a
when
different
you're not,
way,
When you're
asshole.
not being promoted at work.
And I don't like that. He's not selling tickets at Vinnie Brand's Club, and he blames me somehow.
I didn't blame you. I'm
How
on
about your
side.
podcast?
Wow, you've
I'm
been
on your
stewing
side.
in this for a while.
Okay,
That was
I
10
swear,
minutes
but-
ago.
And don't say stew and he'll get hungry. What I'm saying-
I love a stew. Stews are my favorite.
He brought it on his camping trip.
Oh, I love
So-
stews. Stews are
No,
so
I'm
good.
trying to understand what everybody's saying. Is
What I'm saying-
cross talking. What are you saying?
What I'm saying, in the real world, everybody doesn't
Why do
win.
you keep
People-
saying the real world?
When they
As
get out of
opposed to what?
school. When they get out of school.
Can I do it?
Yes.
I know what you mean. He's saying when a boss comes in and says, where the fuck is my report? This kid isn't going to be ready for that, and they're going to jump out a window.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but you know what? The kid's going to go like this. My report isn't done because I had something in my life, and he's going to go, I don't give a fuck about that. Get the fucking report. And the kid's going to go to HR, and they're going to be like, he talked to me like this. He gave me, and now I have anxiety. Now my lifestyle, I have, and they're going to go, you can't,
Okay,
sir,
so what if-
sir, you can't talk to people like that anymore.
Okay, what
they're
if he-
doing that right now.
What if he comes in and says, where's the report? I don't have it. I need the report by tonight.
All right, you be the boss. I'll be the.
Okay.
Is it my boy or
Okay,
a girl?
okay.
Am I a boy or a girl?
Girl, a fat girl.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. Okay.
Barbara, where's the report?
I'm about that. I'm sorry because this weekend my cat passed away, and I was doing the report, but then I had to deal with this situation, and I didn't know what to do with my cat. I live in the city. I'm new here, and I had to find a place to, bury him. It was messed up. But I don't have it right now. I'll have it by the end of the day or the first thing in the morning. I'm sorry.
Okay, listen to me, you fat cunt.
What? Excuse me. I'm recording this conversation
Okay,
right
yes,
now.
that's my response.
I'm recording this
Okay,
conversation
record it.
right now.
Barbara.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, Barbara.
My name's Kathy.
No one's
Kathy.
named Barbara anymore.
My name's Kathy.
Kathy.
And now you're speaking
Or Kathy, really.
into a speaker, into her panic room. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Wait a second. Go ahead.
Record this, please.
I'm recording
Kathy.
it. Yes.
Sad to hear about your cat. But you know as well as I know this
Yes.
report was due 2 days ago.
Yep, you're being
and
very
we
wordy.
This report was due.
I would cut your lines.
Okay. Kathy? Kathy? Barbara? I keep thinking you're Barbara. I think you're two people in one.
Did you just call me fat? Did you just call me fat?
No, I called you a Siamese one. Kathy.
Bobby Joe. Call him Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe.
This report was due.
Yes. Yes.
If this report isn't done by this afternoon, we might have to let you go.
You're not letting anybody go. Okay? You called me fat. You called me a bitch.
I didn't call
have
you
it on
that.
yeah, you did. I have it on
didn't.
I have it on
Schizophrenic?
recording.
No.
I have it on
Schizophrenic?
recording. And you called me Barbara. Who the fuck is that? That's disrespectful.
Some other chunky broad down in cubicle 4.
Cubicle 4.
Listen to me, dude. I'm telling you, they're changing the
there's
game
ways- but there's
slowly,
ways to say
inch by inch.
But
they're what they're
true.
doing. They're literally
Is that all the way a bad
they
thing
put.
now?
Hang on. They push it. They push it a little bit. They go crazy until we say "fuck you," stop, and they'll stop. And they'll go away for 6 months or 7 months, a year. And then something will happen and they'll push it again. And all of a sudden, 4 years from now, we're going to be so politically correct.
Who's they? What do you keep saying?
See,
They're
Bobby,
pushing.
if you
Who is
see-
they?
if you
These-
see
I need
The
to know.
generation, I think.
Wait a minute.
The generation that's what happened?
Jesus
You are a
Christ.
fucking old man. Did you just jump that your phone went off?
Your phone vibrated on your ass?
God.
I broke my thing.
Oh,
Boss is
that
gay.
makes me so
He had
happy.
a tickle in his butt.
Well, that means he's not gay.
That was like some Catholic shit.
I'm a Jew.
I came.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
You're right, though. My daughter's going to be a freshman.
Tickling.
My daughter's going to be a freshman, and if someone in her class feels anxiety during a test,
Yeah.
they can take it the next day.
What?
Now,
Yeah.
I don't
so
know.
What the fuck? You can say, you say feeling anxious if you didn't study.
Is that
Is that a bad thing?
thing?
Good question.
That's the whole thing.
It's a good question.
Some things are moving way ahead of us, but some things is where they should have been in the first place.
Yes.
Because things have been so unfair to a lot of people for a long time.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
So
true.
when they push a little bit, because we always say, man, you can't say nothing now. Well, why do we need to say everything? Why
What?
do you need to say everything? Why do you need to say faggot? Why do you need to say
say it, we
tranny?
can't. Scott, say it, we can't. Say the other one.
What?
The other one.
The N-word?
Yeah, we can't say that.
Nigga, you can't say nigga.
Can't.
But I'm saying, well, I don't want to
Even
hear.
if you're watching a game,
What if
I
you
don't want to
lose?
hear people saying what they can't say.
What if it's really cold and your car won't start and you have a flat tire?
What?
I'm kidding.
Fuck is that?
I'm kidding. Listen, you're
I
right.
think there's always a way to say
there-
something, though.
Look, there's a right. You're absolutely right. Why do we have to say certain words anymore? Even when you say them, if you're joking around, you kind of like, whatever. I don't really fucking like that. Even look, we grow out of shit. That's fine. And maybe some of this stuff for the kids is good for the kids. That will have a better person in 100 years, maybe. But so maybe it's our age. We're stuck in where we're at. These kids coming up, my kid is never going to know what we used to get away with because he's going to only know what he gets away with. And this isn't really going to bother him that much because it's what he knows.
And
That's
that's
his
not
normal.
that bad.
So maybe not
know,
that,
that's
but
not that bad.
It bothers us because we want freedom of speech. We want to be able to say whatever the fuck we want, whenever the fuck we want it, and it's in the Constitution.
We can.
Right, but you can't. It's getting
But
to
there's
the point
certain words
because
that
you have a
do
group.
you really need to say them?
Okay, but what happens is that you can, but you have to deal with the consequences of that. And you
What
might
word
lose.
does anybody need to say in this room that? What do you need to say, boss?
what do I need to
Yeah.
say?
What word do you need to say that have to come out of your dumb mouth that you need to say?
Now, if this was 20 years ago, he'd say something very funny right now. But right now, he can't because he'll have everything taken away from him.
I can say whatever.
Or he'll
say,
sell
I
out of the
dare
stress
you to say
factory
it.
this
Say
weekend.
whatever I feel.
Yeah, say what
I'll
you
say it
feel
right now.
Say it.
Women are funny.
When was that ever a question, though? I mean,
Are you kidding me? Ask fucking Hitchens or fucking Jerry Lewis.
Jerry Lewis. He's
Jerry
a man.
Lewis, he's
What?
dead.
But he made a big thing at Aspen. So many people think
Jerry
women.
Lewis was 90-some years old.
Not when he said that at Aspen.
Nobody do have women. Shut up. Now you know
You
what?
said it in the movie. Women aren't funny. You fucking asshole.
Oh, yeah. The stroke is made.
Yeah, now you're on a podcast with 3 women, ass face.
No, I did that for the effect. But
What
we
was
know
the effect?
You were
the
funny.
effect of just, you know, you got to
He
be.
was acting.
I was an actor. No, we know. I mean, I'm open up for Wanda a lot.
We know. We know you're a middler.
All right, sometimes.
Sometimes.
No, but you know, but women are funny. We know that's a
Yes.
foregone. We
Of course.
absolutely get it.
Yes.
But you know, certain things that we feel as though we got to say, mostly white men.
See,
What
that's the
about
thing,
white
too.
men?
What,
White
about, what
man,
have we done? Shut up.
what have you done? You want me to give you a list?
Yeah,
of shit?
please give me a list. Give me a
What,
list.
white
Give me a
men
list
can't
that.
say?
Well,
Well,
give
hold
me a
on.
list that we've done that you weren't involved in too.
That I wasn't involved
Yeah,
in.
you good.
Slavery.
Well, not that far back. Let's not go crazy. But you were involved in that.
I'm sure you got. You were
I
getting
mean, hey, you were
kickbacks.
involved in that too. Let's, come on, it wasn't just us.
No, but I'm joking about that, of course, white men. But I'm saying
I wasn't.
that we don't need to say a lot of things. We know things are going too far, but
What? What has gone
well,
too far?
We know. No, I'm saying we know that certain things are going too far.
What?
as far as this.
As political correctness.
Okay, so this guy.
That's
Okay, but
going
they.
too
Okay,
far.
this guy did some shit at a college. We know that colleges you can't perform at anymore as a stand-up comic unless you are crystal clean. You do not offend one group.
Right.
And what you do is, everybody can laugh at it and nobody's going to walk away fucked up. So you can't do sex, you can't talk about relationships, you can't talk about tragedy
Race.
or any race.
Anything.
You can't talk about anything. It has to be quick little fucking fun jokes that everybody, or it has to be theatrical.
Yeah.
You have to give a one-man show and have some type of story and help people at the end of it where they applaud and go, wow. with
Or
this-
there,
yeah.
there was a guy that I worked with once who put pen lights in his nose, and then they'd play the music, and he'd go back and forth They turn the lights off,
Right.
and that was his thing. And he was college performer 3 years in a row.
Right.
I did that bit.
Yeah, so where are we going with that? I mean,
No,
so
but-
we can't do colleges anymore. So when
It
is it
all
gonna, but when
corrects
is it going to be
itself.
we can't do clubs anymore?
When
is it going to be that seriously? When is it going to be that a club is going to go? Nah, we don't want that type of humor.
It's
We don't
happening
want that
now.
type of humor.
Everything corrects itself.
Oh Jesus!
It does.
Everything comes in full circles, yes.
Yeah, it's
but
correct-
it's
it corrects
happening
itself.
now. It's happening now. There's clubs that.
I hate that you.
What?
What?
But you just said what he said in a different. We get
Well, there
it.
are safe
I know.
space clubs.
Yeah.
What's that?
Safe space is like a lot of comic
Yes.
book stores or something. You go in and you're guaranteed that there aren't going to be certain words, certain topics, blah, blah, blah.
You never heard of safe space comedy
Oh,
clubs?
The whole
There's
thing.
one in Chicago.
There's one in
There's-
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
The whole thing is,
But do you think that's bad?
No, everybody's taking advantage of.
Talk into the
what's-
microphone.
Well, what you want to eat the microphone?
Yeah, I want you to.
Everybody's talking about, like Richard Pryor, Lenny Bruce, and all of them. They did this before. We've
Right.
been down this road before.
We weren't around like you back then.
And then no, well, whatever. And
just an old joke.
They want. I know this, but
They did too. Shut
we've
up. Stop talking
all
about my jokes.
Done this shit before, so everybody's panicking like it's never been done
It
before.
all comes in full circle,
It
right?
does. That's what, like Rich Fall said. It comes in full circle.
Rich has done
3
5
fucking
circles.
times. Yeah.
Full circle.
Rich is. Yeah, Rich is right though, but that's what it is. I think you're panicking, and
I'm not panicking
The
at all.
righteous always fall, right?
What? No, that's the. Why would they fall?
The righteous always fall.
No, the righteous always fall.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Look at this.
Chad?
Look at this lady that's fucking. What
do you mean
The first
fall?
Me Too. They always fall. They always. What do you mean fall?
oh, you mean I know what you mean.
You know
You're
what I
saying
mean.
it wrong. But
How am I saying it
Yeah,
wrong?
no shit.
you said
What did I say? The righteous
the
always.
righteous always fall.
Chad said no shit.
Like he's talking about the woman Asia Argenta, whatever. What's her name?
Yeah. Oh. That's what's his
Yeah,
name?
look at
Anthony
Bill
Bourdain.
Cosby.
Hang on, Anthony Bourdain. Don't.
The
That's the one
righteous
thing I
always-
hate. I hate someone brings up some like a certain thing, and someone always has to go. But what about him?
Yeah,
but what
just-
about them?
just
It's, you
deal with
can't
that.
even. You can't even have a conversation about somebody. One person without, if you don't believe in it or you're not on the side of it, they just go, "What about them?" or "What about this?" Or,
Yeah.
What? It's like, gee,
Well,
can't
it's
you
false.
just deal with the
False,
fucking?
not formally educated, so you know.
What's it?
I'm
Bring her name up.
streetwise.
It's Anthony Bourdain's girlfriend, not his wife. He dumped his wife, I think, to become boyfriend and girlfriend with this girl.
Yes.
Who was one of the original hashtag Me Too
Too's.
ladies.
With Harvey
correct?
Weinstein,
With
right?
Harvey Weinstein, actually got a hashtag Me Too herself.
Well,
And
show her speech.
Paid off the kid.
Show her speech at the award show.
Go to video. Go to video. Don't go there. Go to YouTube. Go to
She
video.
did
And
her speech at the award show where she
there it
was
is.
just.
Is it cons? Yeah. All right, right there. Is that it, Keith? All right, there you go.
Oh, he's back.
What happened to him? There you go. Pause.
No, her,
Well, I mean,
that's her speech at the award show.
I can't hear it.
In 1997, I was raped by Harvey Weinstein here at Cannes. I was 21 years old. This festival was his hunting ground. I want to make a prediction. Harvey Weinstein will never be welcomed here ever again. He will live in disgrace, shunned by a film community that once embraced him and covered up for his crimes. And even tonight, sitting among you, there are those who still have to be held accountable for their conduct against women. for a behavior that does not belong in this industry, does not belong in any industry or workplace. You know who you are. But most importantly, we know who you are.
Some guy's shaking right now.
And we're not going to allow you to get away with it any longer.
Keith.
Keith. Everybody in this room. That's how I got my wife.
No.
Come on.
No, but and then her stuff came out.
But that's a great speech. I mean, that's pretty ballsy. That's
but it's a
ballsy.
great
It's true.
speech.
It's a good
I mean,
speech.
It's a
well,
great
that's a great-
speech. But if you're an abuser yourself, giving that speech, it takes a lot away from that.
A lot.
Yeah.
I think it takes it all.
No,
I
no,
mean,
you know,
I know. But look,
it's
if
still-
she got raped, she got raped. You can't deny her being attacked and what happened to her and her coming out against Harvey Weinstein.
You sound like you're doing a commercial for somebody.
Well, Blue Apron.
You're talking up. Well, if she got blah, blah,
I would like to.
blah,
Smoothmobile.com has the greatest gimbal for iPhones. No, listen, you can't take that away. But the fact that she paid off $300,000 and something
$370
to a kid who accused her of that, and it makes you wonder,
why is he coming out after he got paid?
Why would you keep your mouth shut?
You got your money, shut your fucking mouth. That was the deal.
I mean, I would definitely keep my mouth shut.
I keep my mouth shut for $1 million.
Whatever. Well,
And I get to fuck you again.
yeah,
We get to bang one more time. She's smoking.
she is.
Yeah, we got
Just
one
the
more.
accent alone, man. It's just
You can't
nothing.
say
I do a
those
half a mil, 4 seasons. Me and you. You pay the bill for the room service.
No, just because she's asked to speak to me, that's all. Hey, Keith, don't talk. Yes, that's it.
And she,
That lovely
I don't like
accent.
when you talk.
I don't like when you talk.
It's angry, and sometimes you slur the words. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, this 14-year-old too. It's like, Jesus Christ, you got to bang her, but he said that she fucked up his ability to work in the future. Like, what she did to him mentally fucked him up.
Oh.
See,
Are
you
you
can't
kidding?
do that. You can't
When
do
you're
that.
I can't go,
Yes.
When you're 17 and
Bob,
someone
please put your commercial voice
Listen,
on.
no,
I
I'm just
have no
saying.
more commercials.
I don't know. When you're 17 and
I don't have
and
that
a
many people
beautiful lady
listening to
sleeps
my
with
show.
you, and
It's
then
like yelling out an open window on the highway.
You know what?
When a hot lady sleeps with you when you're 17 and gives you $380,000, that's fucking lotto to the second power. What are you fucking
But
kidding
you're
me?
built differently. We're all built differently than that kid. The kid is,
We're from a different generation.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, our
Yeah, that's
generation getting laid and banging your teacher was like a dream come true. This generation, they're taught about sex in a different way.
Well, I know.
I mean, you teach your girls what my wife and all the girls I have been with over my life weren't taught about sex the way you would teach your daughter or your daughter
No,
about
that's
sex.
not true, because I taught my daughter
Don't date black guys.
values and look who she lives with, right?
Oh.
A black guy? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, not the good one.
No. No, I
I'm
mean,
so hungry. I'm so hungry. I got my asshole checked. What is that called again?
Colonoscopy.
I
It's
got a
called a
colon-
night with Norton.
Look at Norton's guy isn't laughing. Stop hitting the lights with your head, dum-dum. Is that bullying? Anyways, I got my colonoscopy done. Holy God, is that
Today?
I got it done Monday morning.
In a van.
Yeah, Mexico City. For $15. Nice. They put you out all day. I had a fast on Sunday.
You have to drink the Gatorade with the mix that
drank-
gives you mustard shit?
Yeah, mustard poop. That was but it,
we don't want to hear this fucking long story about your shit.
Everybody's had a colonoscopy.
yeah, you know.
Also, we've been saying fuck the whole podcast, and you just corrected shit. That felt weird.
When did I say that?
I said mustard shit, and you go, mustard poop.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, are you attacking me now, Jack?
No,
What
I'm
the
just
fuck?
wondering what happened.
Don't ever say no 3 times, okay? One is good enough. All right, fucking Aunt Helen? No. I got my asshole checked on Monday. What was I saying? What was I bringing up?
It doesn't
You're
matter.
hungry.
You're
You're
getting your
hungry.
asshole checked
You're
to
hungry.
someone talking to you.
We fucking talk about the woman with the Me Too movement,
Yeah.
then you talk about your asshole getting checked.
Yeah.
I got hungry.
Was that a Me Too movement? The fuck you talking about, Bob?
You know what this proves though, Keith? And I
What?
think that everybody, even the
Piece of shit.
Exactly. Everybody, and I know people that are on Twitter talking out, men, and they have I know people that have done fucked up shit.
I've been Me Too'd a lot of times, by chicks.
Who?
By chicks.
You can't call. That's actually me. You
I can't
call
say
them-
females
They're
right
called
because
skirts.
no.
They don't wear skirts anymore. They wear slack
Look,
pants.
Look,
have you ever been Me Too'd?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
never.
What happened?
Nothing to her.
No, I'm saying.
I'm not telling you
What-
the story. I don't want to go into it. I don't have to fucking get emotional.
Oh man, I got Me Too'd. I went over a girl's house. A girl rented me my
How old were
apartment.
you?
I was 24.
24. Okay.
And I went over to the apartment
Yeah.
to see her.
Yeah.
And she pulled a gun on me and told me to take your clothes off.
You're lying.
You're
Swear to
lying.
God.
You're lying.
You're lying because she thought you were a robber.
No. I went
Take
over
your
there.
clothes off.
Did she run
Well,
up the
that way-
Comedy Express? That's
She,
amazing.
she said.
Did she want your silk jacket? Your satin Comedy
No,
Express?
I got-
Give me that goddamn jacket.
No.
But
Cost me
Wait a minute.
$75.
How do you know this
Give me,
isn't trauma for
give me
me?
that
You
evening.
fucking
Give
asshole.
me that evening at the Improv jacket. I'm going to the bathroom. Please stop.
You're farting like you got a shit.
I don't have to
So-
shit.
So, he's so this would be the worst podcast in the history.
It's the worst.
Well,
It really is.
compared to the 3 ladies you do it with, I'm sure it is.
Oh! Bingo!
So,
Yes, girls, what do you want
That
to
was
talk
better.
about now?
Well, men and men and men and men. Men
what?
do stink.
man,
I
suck.
agree with you.
And this podcast proves that men suck.
They really are. I should have done their podcast.
They're on to something.
You should have done Amy's. You would have people at your fucking show in Connecticut. That's like yelling in a room full of fucking thousands of people that will show up.
No, but the girl pulled a gun out on me and made me have sex with her.
What?
Well, why did you go to her house to begin with? You went there to have
To
sex.
possibly have sex with her.
So you're lying.
But no. Look,
Maybe
What kind
you
of gun?
guys were doing role play.
What kind of gun?
what the fuck was it? You think, hey, let me see this. I don't know.
Was it a
He was
snub
24,
nose?
so one from World War II, probably.
Chad!
Fuck you guys.
She had to fucking put fucking powder in the top of it.
Minnesota middle. Out.
That would be a musket.
That was an older joke.
Yeah,
I got it.
fucking
Yeah.
asshole.
Maybe it was role play, and she saw, you know.
Yeah.
No,
If it was
but,
wrong- if it was wrong-
but she pulled the gun out and
I love that we both
You
had
know.
when we couldn't get it out. That's why I like Chad's method better. He just sits there quietly and then says it when he's got it. Me and you are like, I got one, I got one. We really are like fucking 2 little Yorkshire Terriers. And he just sits back like a Great Dane. Go ahead, what else you got?
Tired.
it's not what I was. The woman fucking pulled a gun on me and made me.
Really? Were there any
Oh, really?
bullets
You
in
were
the gun?
fucking, or was she still holding
I
the
didn't-
gun?
I couldn't
Was there
fuck with
water
the gun.
dripping on your head from the top of the gun?
I
don't
really
believe
get it.
you.
It was a water
It's a water
pistol.
I
gun.
don't
You just-
believe it.
I
No,
swear
like,
to
stop.
God.
Nobody stuck a gun. First of all, if someone sticks a gun in your...
Ducks.
My mother.
Fucking ruthless in here.
Somebody stuck.
Mom.
She just canceled. She
Hello?
just canceled the podcast.
Shh. Mom.
That's your mom?
Mom, what's wrong? Are you all right? Mom. What are you doing, Mom? You're live on my podcast. Was that? What are you turning into a 13-year-old girl for? Did you just fart or burp?
No, I
What?
was playing with Michael's whoopee cushion. I figured it was appropriate for what you just went through.
My colonoscopy? That's not that. You know what, Mom?
You gotta wet the end if you want to do that.
Mom, let me ask you a question. When this whole hashtag Me Too thing with Louis and all this stuff, what do you think about it?
I think Louis should be back on stage. I don't think they should have touched him. I don't think he did anything wrong. They knew where they were going. They knew what he was going to do. Don't go.
Jesus Christ, Mom. Well, they didn't know. He wasn't, I mean, yeah, okay, so why?
Well, if you
Is
see
that
somebody doing that, walk away. I mean, you
Is this from experience?
17 years,
Is this from
17 years
experience?
later say, no, I'm not that stupid. If I saw a guy doing that, I'd leave. I wouldn't 17 years later go after him. Believe me, I have plenty of guys I could put in jail right now.
What?
Shit, make a list.
Let's make a list and make some money. Who do you got? Anybody famous?
Walk away.
Have
Come
you,
up with something.
Mom, have you seen penises that you didn't want to see?
Yeah.
Really?
I never got near them, but
Really?
you know.
All right.
Yeah, the guy used to sit at the back of the bus, this old guy, on the West Medford and Medford Square one.
Really?
Oh, where was it going?
His name was Keith Robinson.
Yeah, everybody just ignored him. Like, you know, it's a free country. You want to sit there and...
It's a free country. I don't think...
It's very different, Bobby. It's like you make a big deal out of, you know, something so little.
A guy whacking off on a bus? Who talks to their mom?
Oh, wow, that's... You take that little thing. You know, say something. Knock him to his knees. Don't take away his whole life.
So you're saying insult them? so they should have just...
insult them.
So, all right.
Just, you know, I don't feel what they're doing to people. It's like you're using a cannon when you could use a gun. You know, you take away everything from someone.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
That's
But
ridiculous.
you think Louis should be back?
I think he should be back. I think he never should have been gone.
Okay.
I really do. I don't think he did anything that horrendous.
He gave your son work.
Yeah.
He said he gave your son work.
That's not the reason. I happen to like him before that.
Right. Well, there you go. How you like that?
I like your mom. She's honest.
My mom is a very honest woman. All right. I love you, Ma. I'll talk to you later.
I love you too. And tell somebody to have the balls to put him on stage.
Okay, why does it have to be balls? Can it be vagina?
Something. Anything.
All right.
Just have the guts to put him back on.
I think any club owner would put Louis on at this point. I don't think there's... Well, maybe a couple. I know Noam has said to Louis, you come back whenever you want. I got your back. He can come back. All right.
Oh, let's come home.
All right, Ma. I love you.
Love you.
All right. What about...
Bye.
What about...
How'd you make out with your colonoscopy?
I got nothing. It was no clean.
polyps.
No polyps. Nothing. It was
No
clean.
Kevins.
I love you.
I had a hemorrhoid.
You take after my family.
I had a hemorrhoid the size of a pit viper, but no
Yeah, well,
polyps.
I got one of those from
Ma, I gotta go. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye. What the fuck?
She sounds so young. Is your mom young?
Yeah, she's only around 52.
Get out of here.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, no shit. How does that work?
No, she's 60 something.
Sounds young.
Yeah,
She's your age.
Yeah, she's your age.
That's why.
Yeah, my parents.
Sounds
She
young.
is. She had my sister when she was 50 and me when she was 18.
Wow.
Yeah, different generation. No,
Well, he wants to say something about your mom. I see the
No,
look
I
in his
said
eye.
nice
I know
things.
it's coming.
I would
know
never
it's
say
coming.
anything bad about someone's mom. I would never.
Are you out of... Who do you think we are? Like, I don't know you?
I would
Yes, you
never
would.
not about mom. You don't talk about moms or kids.
Oh, shut up.
You can talk about dads. His got stabbed.
Whoa.
He told me that coming up. I didn't know that.
Why do you throw people on... Why
No,
do you
I'm
do
telling
that?
this true story.
But I don't know if he wanted you to tell us.
Was
Just
that-
like I don't think Vinny wanted you to tell me what he really said. I don't think some stuff you shouldn't repeat, you yammering fucking asshole.
Was it Swiss Army or is it a buck knife? Bobby collects knives.
What the hell is he doing?
I think Voss is mentally ill. I think he's losing it. I think his blood sugar's low, and I think he's fucking out of his mind.
That's what Bobby said.
I hate that it's 2018 and you have to say, I think.
Chad, I want
do.
Chad on every week. Chad,
This is so gross.
Chad. All right. Well, listen. I think Keith, you're right. I think that things need to change. Women definitely need to be respected and treated differently in the workplace. And to get there, you have to go through the shit. And some guys are going to be fucking taken out in the mix. But I think
we got
that,
some sacrificial lamb.
that some women are going to be taken out too, because anytime you go that far,
I just told you I had a fucking gun pulled on me. Nobody believed me, and your fucking mom called, whatever fucking Boston accent.
Why are you trashing my mom?
I didn't.
You just made fun of her accent.
This has really come full circle.
Yeah.
It really has.
Can you close with the flashlights in your nose?
I don't know how to do it. I don't have them.
Chad is fucking a killer, man.
Oh, shut up.
He was at Montreal.
He's right. Shut your mouth.
Oh my God!
No. I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Chad, when you came into Montreal at the Nasty Show to fill in one night for somebody who got kicked off the show.
Who got kicked off?
None of your business.
Come on, we'll find out.
The initials are HK.
What? Who got kicked off? He's got a good memory.
Chad.
Oh, I hate
Chad.
Who got kicked off? Tell me after.
Okay. Well, listen, it's on the internet. People got kicked out this year for the
Who
first
got
time
kicked
ever.
off? What is?
I'm trying to remember the names. I don't remember the names because I didn't know them.
Was it that Southern?
Southern guy got kicked out.
Absolutely. He
Oh,
got
yeah, we
booted.
talked about that.
Off the show, you mean? He
Kicked
was
out of the festival.
Yeah, he's some YouTube
Kicked
star.
the
Yeah,
Southern
fuck that
Mama.
shit.
But no,
yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about the Nasty Show who was kicked off.
I forget his name, but he filled in for him. He got kicked off for getting drunk and talking shit to somebody, and he was inappropriate, and that gets you booted now. You can't.
On a Nasty Show, you can't be inappropriate.
No, but it was outside of the show.
Oh, okay.
It
That's
was.
different.
He knows he should have, but here's the deal. He came in and fucking murdered. I mean, he came up. You murdered.
It was a good murder Minnesota middle. Boom. Bingo.
Yeah, I mean, he
bingo.
Okay.
He did a lot better than he's doing on this show. He did absolutely not even like whoa.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, he killed. Anyways. I don't know. Do you girls feel that comedy's
sick of Bobby?
Hang on.
We need to wrap up.
We're going to wrap up, but I want to know: do you feel in comedy that it's changing?
Bothers her.
That it's changing for the better for women in comedy? Or do you think it's still fucked up?
I don't know. I've only been in comedy for 2 years, so I only could really speak for 2 years. But it's fuck you. VOS farted on me. Me too.
Oh no!
I would love if that's what took Voss out. She really just said
Voss's career is taking him
Hummus
out.
particles on his sleeve.
I turned away from you.
That's true.
You can't even
You farted
fart
twice.
On,
No one heard the
you can't
second
even
one.
fart
though.
on chicks
Wait a minute.
anymore.
No, it's respect.
I want
wouldn't do
to.
that.
She was answer the question. Answer the damn question.
Thank you, Keith.
Yeah, let's go.
I think in the past 2 years, obviously there are more female comics coming up.
Obviously.
But I don't know. I haven't noticed a lot of shit towards women in comedy when I've been in it.
So it's getting better.
It's hard to notice when you're only doing 3 minutes.
Viva la balls!
Viva la balls! All right, well, let's wrap this fucker up.
Any
plugs?
plugs?
You don't need any plugs because it doesn't help anyway. So
I
what
do
do you
have-
have? No, you don't need anybody. You're good. You're good. You're good.
You're not
plugging
plugging
something
something.
else.
We'll plug the Ross.
What are you
We're not
plugging?
going to plug your weekend at Vinny's.
Voss.com.
We're not going to plug it. We're not going to plug it.
Vossroast.com.
Next week
No,
I'll be in
that's not-
Vegas
all right, with us.
with Keith, Bobby, Verzi. It's going to be unbelievable.
That
Next
show
weekend.
is fucking stupid.
It's going to be fucking.
Yeah.
It's all headliners plus Keith and this weekend.
No, we're going to do it. You don't need to do it. You don't need to do it.
VossRoast.com.
VossRoast.com. Let's not plug that club.
Becky just went back there.
Let's not. I don't want to. Becky's in the bathroom. Hashtag me too. Oh my God, it's on video. We got him. We got him.
I didn't go in the
I can have
second door.
Gabby.
I didn't
Keith,
go
I'll
in the
have Gabby
second
edit
door.
this video.
Yeah. I
didn't go in
All
the
we're gonna do is
second
get her to cry a little bit on camera.
Okay,
That's
then start doing comedy.
Keith, what do you got besides Vegas?
I'm doing Vegas. You know what I mean? The little Kev is coming out to animated on Fox. Yeah. 3 Girls and 1 Keith. It's coming back second season, baby.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
I know you're not on TV that much. Can you look into the camera when you say it, though? Stop looking at this fucking old asshole.
I didn't know there was a camera.
What? It's right in front of your face. It's right here.
That's a
That's your
iPhone.
camera. No, that's a
it's a
camera.
camera.
It's an HD camera.
That's not a
looking-
real camera.
No, it's a real camera
Fuck
recording
that.
your
I
face.
might as well fucking do a selfie. Yo, I'll be in Vegas 31st.
Oh, my God.
No, you're not. You're
32nd.
not. You're only there Friday, Saturday.
A special
Sunday.
engagement.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Special, yeah.
We're going to be there the week.
Yeah,
He's
all y'all
coming in.
do
He
the
had
whole
something.
week.
Something happened.
I can't do the whole week. I got business shit
Yeah,
to
it's
take
called.
care of.
Do you?
Yeah, it's called
Oh,
rehab.
A career, baby.
It's called rehab.
It does.
No. Yeah, that's it. I got a lot of shit.
You're going to be in Vegas with us the last week of August at the
Yeah.
Comedy Cellar Vegas, which me, you, Verzi, Voss, with
It's
Mark
gonna be
Cohen
good.
host. It's going to be a fucking great. We're going to hang
It's gonna
out.
be good.
We're going to dinner. Liz is going to be out there. Noam's going to be out there. We're going to go to dinner. We're going to go
Playing
play golf.
You're not playing golf, are you?
I might, yeah. I think
Bring
so. Me and
bring
Verzi.
golf clothes.
What's golf
Bring
clothes?
golf clothes.
A fucking
That's
collar
what he's
shirt.
wearing now.
I have a collared shirt. I'm going to bring a collared shirt and some sweatpants with sneakers.
Not sweatpants.
What do you wear?
Golf clothes.
I'm not buying golf clothes to go
Just
golfing
bring a
once.
nice pair of shorts.
I'll bring a nice pair of shorts there.
That's all.
I have golf. I have Reebok golf shorts.
Yeah, all right, and a collar shirt.
All right, with the you don't have to. You can wear a t-shirt.
Stop saying
What are
a
you?
collar
What are you?
shirt.
You're
Somebody
not-
told him.
I play golf
Boss,
every day. Most
Yeah, but you're not
courses-
fun. You live in a
most
townhouse in
courses
Jersey.
won't let you play without a collar shirt. I'm telling you.
No,
a lot.
I'm sure Vegas is really tight on the rules. They let you into the casino with a fucking McDonald's shirt on and fucking half shorts, and they won't let you on the golf course. You're crazy.
Okay, you know.
I don't know. I'm
Okay,
just
then
assuming.
shut up.
I don't have to shut. That's the problem with the. That's what you're trying to do. You're like society.
No, you
Just
say
because
you
I
don't
don't
know.
I still have an opinion.
I mean, I'm saying this.
I
Boss's
know.
pot belly is
I'm
ruining.
sitting there. I have no pot belly.
You
Look
do.
at me.
You have a little merchant marine pot belly.
Jesus
You-
Christ.
You really
Boss looks like 1940s Samson.
I got it. I like it, Keith.
It took you 40 seconds to say that.
Well, Keith, what else you got? Anything?
That's it, man.
All right, cool.
I'm clear.
What do you got, buddy?
I'm at Gotham this weekend.
Oh, cool.
In New York City, right
Yes.
here.
Got to go see him.
And then September, Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio, Punchline in Philly, and the Vermont Comedy Club in Burlington.
Vermont and Punchline. Have you been there before?
Yeah. I haven't been to
Fucking great.
Vermont, but I've been to the Punchline.
Dude,
in Philly,
Vermont's fucking beautiful. The
Great.
club is in the hotel.
I can't wait.
Take an elevator down. The club's great. The people own it's fucking great, and the town's great.
Perfect.
Great. All right, check it out. Go to robertkellylive.com for all my shit if you want to check it out. I'm going to be, of course, with Keith, Voss, Paul Verzi in Vegas at the Comedy Cellar. If you're in town, get your tickets now. Go to comedycellar.com on the Vegas site and use promo code
CC Social.
That's promo code
CC Social.
And also this month, I'm going to be the September 6th. I'm going to be doing Laugh Boston for the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th, and a live, you know what, dude, there too. We got to figure that shit out quick.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my God, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm in Toronto this Wednesday. Casa Luma Just for Laughs, Toronto. So make sure you check that out. And live from the shed, go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly. I just released a brand new episode with Elaine Hendricks, star of Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll, The Parent Trap, Marin. She's been on a lot of stuff. We talk about everything. We talk about a lot of stuff being on set and a lot of actress stuff and actor stuff. It was really an interesting podcast. Gabby was there. She actually filmed it and edited it. Thanks for that. So make sure you check that out. Join, become a member, and you get. I just put 2 new podcasts, one-on-ones, one with Alonzo Bowden and one with Paul Verzi.
How did you get Alonzo?
Huh?
How did you get Alonzo?
He's fucking up and Just for Laughs. We did a one-on-one up there. So make sure you check that out.
You said Alonzo?
Alonzo Bowden. Fuck both of you. I love Alonzo.
So do I. He's a friend of mine.
He's not a friend. He doesn't like you that
Yes,
much.
he does.
We talked about you.
We have something in common.
We actually talked about you. What? What?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, what are you? What is this?
Because
I'll tell
it's
you
something
after.
you can't
Yo,
say.
give
on
us
the
this tea. I
Give
want
us
the
what?
tea. Give me the tea.
Oh, the tea.
The tea.
Spill the tea.
Spill
I'm
the
spilling
tea.
the tea. Me and Alonzo, we talked about Voss. We don't like Voss.
Oh.
Alonzo said you're a
shit.
punk bitch and you need to be straightened out.
That's right. A lot of motherfuckers say that.
What?
Whoa.
Where they at?
Oh, shit. What else do we have? What else, Gabs? I can't stand them.
That's at your Patreon.
Yes, my Patreon. I plugged that.
Yep.
Winnipeg. I'm going to Winnipeg. Anybody been there?
Rumors, right?
Yeah.
It's great.
Is it?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going there. I can't wait for that then. Calta Cruise I'm doing this year. Then the Side Splitters. A lot of stuff. Acme. I'm going to Acme again. I'm going to be there in November. 8th, 9th, 10th at Acme, which I loved last time I was there. And then I'm going to be...
Uncle Vinny's.
Yeah, Uncle Vinny's. I got a lot. I got so much fucking... I have a lot of dates coming up. So go there. So check it out. That's it. I'll see you guys. What do you got for you, Mike?
This week,
Are you here from now on?
Starting next Tuesday, yes.
So you live here now?
Yeah.
You don't live in San Antonio?
No.
Wait, you were living in San
I
Antonio?
was kind of going back and forth.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Now you live here?
Yeah.
And that's all solved.
And you gave it all up in San Antonio?
I gave it all up.
That was going for you?
You could say it gave me up, but
Did she? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
but I will
you
be
ever
there.
gonna talk about that?
Wait, you had a lady there?
We don't have time today, but yeah.
Were you married?
Yeah, technically I still am.
Were you married?
Bingo!
Not a Mexican, like a real married.
Yeah.
What?
What
Yeah,
the
she
fuck
was-
does that mean?
What the
No, I
fuck
know-
is that?
What the fuck is that?
No, I know exactly what you mean. She was a white lady, so it was a regular marriage.
Oh, okay.
She's a white lady.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck
We
is
gotta wrap
self-hating
up.
Mexican?
I will be there though at the San Antonio Improv this week. I will be headlining
Where you at? What improv?
the San Antonio Improv. I'm
Oh, so you're
headlining-
going back?
Yeah, this week, but I don't want to.
He's got to get the rest of his shit.
Yeah.
Or sorry, half the rest of his shit.
He's wearing his shit.
Why would you step on a great fucking joke like that?
It was a good joke.
It was a really good joke. And
It
then
was
you-
one of the best tonight.
This is daytime.
Do you have
Yeah.
kids, Mike? Do you have kids?
No, I don't have kids or
Oh,
property.
you have nothing
so
to worry about.
yeah, it's
Move
fine.
on.
Exactly.
No, don't just leave him alone. Let him talk. Go.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
How
I
long
mean,
were you with her for?
We were married 8 years.
No way.
Hey,
8
How
years.
old are you?
what happened?
I'm gonna be 40 on Sunday.
What?
Oh,
What?
shit.
You look
really?
so young.
Well, she
Fuck
might
you.
look about
You, Mike.
19.
You
I
look
don't
like
have hair, so there's that.
Oh.
They
Drive me
say
nuts.
Mexicans don't crack or black.
No, they don't say
That's
that
the
about
same.
Mexicans.
They
Black
say
don't
Mexicans-
crack.
The one that
No.
rhymes.
They
The one
say-
that rhymes.
No, they say Mexicans don't
Black
get
don't-
They
documentation.
say Mexicans aren't allowed here anymore.
Yeah.
Thank God you're not there for that wall. You'll never get over that, right?
Oh. VOS, this is. Oh, my God.
I know.
But,
I was like, I like.
but yeah, I'll be
Right.
headlining down there this
Wait, you're
this week.
headlining?
Yeah.
Will you stop saying this? Why are you surprised?
I'm happy for him.
You don't sound happy.
Now you sound like you were surprised.
Yeah, you sound surprised.
I was surprised
You're like,
that he
what?
got
He's
divorced.
headlining?
A hunk like him, who's a headliner.
A hunk of what? Fucking nacho sauce?
Right back
call
to
it
food.
queso.
Nacho sauce.
I'm hungry.
I know. When are you not?
So you're headlining San Antonio.
Which
you
one?
gotta go back.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go back and get more of your shit?
I don't really have a whole lot to bring, so yeah. it's
But
just
what
close.
one are you headlining? The big room?
The downtown one.
Oh, cool. Who do you got to open for you? Yourself?
Whoever Coastal put.
Chad.
Jesus.
That's right. I'll open.
I wouldn't want Chad opening for me. He's a fucking killer.
Shut your fucking mouth.
What? I'm just saying, he's fucking.
That's the club where I met Chad, actually. yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's
good.
true.
Why don't you just have a little
he's
reminisce?
fucking, huh? I mean, a murderer.
Yes.
Murders.
I gotta see Chad tonight on stage.
You go see him at Gotham this weekend.
Absolutely. I'll
Fuck
see you
that.
there.
Get him on. If you got so much juice, get him on this stage.
We'll get him on tonight. You want to get him
Asshole.
on?
Yeah.
Let's get him on. Let's
Get
talk
him
to
on.
Noam. We'll talk to Noam.
Get him
Talk-
on tonight.
I was supposed to open for Wanda, but
And you have a show at Fat
He just got scared.
And you have a
Yeah.
show at Fat Black tomorrow, right?
I got to. No.
You don't?
Do I?
That's on the calendar.
Not tomorrow.
Not on your
Nah,
calendar.
get
It's
him
on
on
their
tonight.
calendar.
I have one tomorrow.
On their calendar.
Oh,
yeah.
can I do it?
Do I have one tomorrow?
I just did it.
I
haven't
do?
got paid
On
yet.
the, it was yesterday. It was on the Comedy Cellar calendar.
Are you sure it's not next week? I think it's next week, right, Gabs?
I thought it was the 12th.
Bonnie and
It'd
I
be
have a
worse if
babysitter
there- there's-
tomorrow.
should this
What?
be a
Next week you're out of
conversation that
town.
happens off the air?
Yeah,
I was gonna say-
Now let's just roll for the rest of the day.
You know what's
I'm
great
into it.
about him? He did very well, but now he's giving orders on how to run your podcast.
No. I was just asking.
Oh, okay.
You did the
that
three
was a
no's
passive
again.
aggressive.
Oh, yeah, I always
Yeah, that was really cunty, Aunt Betty. No. I was just asking. Anyways, this blouse was on sale at TJ Maxx.
Too much.
Too much. I just like doing that character. All right, what do you got, Gabs?
You can follow me on Instagram. I have a new podcast with Becky and Katie Hannigan called Apodcalypse. You're doing that today.
I gotta go. We gotta go.
And we
Yes.
gotta go eat before that.
Bye.
Apocalypse.
You know what, dude? We'll see you next time.
That
Oh,
name
wait.
stinks.
We gotta thank you,
Apocalypse,
Rob,
it
for doing
stinks.
this.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Bye, Rob.
Recently
Rob.
married Rob.
See you tomorrow
Recently
morning.
married
What?
Rob. That's his name.
Rob's a
Recently married-
cutie.
What the fuck? Will
He's
you
a
stop-
cutie. He looks like a
That's
Christmas
you
light.
can't just talk
Me
to
too.
people like that.
That's a me too.
Fuck is that?
That's
That's a married man.
That's a married man that doesn't need your advances.
You're married,
dude. Oh my
don't
God.
get mad at him for you.
You get mad at him for being a fucking floozy.
August 10th.
Rob, I apologize, please.
It's okay.
Oh, Rob.
Oh, my
He's a
God.
cutie.
So one started, one ended.
Where was
How do you
your-
say that?
Where was your honeymoon? At a
somebody's-
playground? What the fuck? You're 12.
Yeah.
How are you married?
I'm 27.
You're 27?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go in the back.
All right.
What the
See, that cancels out my Me Too because he Me Too'd.
You can't cancel out Me Too's. That's not how
No,
it
but
works.
in this room, you're
That's
kind of like a
you
role
can't.
model. Yeah.
That's like the old guy jerking off on the bus. My mom. That doesn't matter. You can just let him do it. He's all right.
What?
You know what, dude? See you next week.
Bingo.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs.